All right, big ups, everybody. Let's dig into what's been going on in the Snortex for the last couple of days. Of course, I think we have to talk about some of the crash outs, some of the interesting things that I believe happened on Tuesday during the day stream and the night stream. So, big ups to everybody. I appreciate you hanging out. We're going to watch a clip from Snort Hogan. We're going to start there. Then we're actually going to go check out some of the raw fill footage from the absolute Dent that dropped like 2K on him. I think it was Tuesday night. I have some gifted subs I want to give to everybody, and we will go from there. But like I say, we'll start with the Snort Burnell clip.
He just says, hey, I'm going to kidnap a woman now.
That's not the one I wanted. We're going to get there.
Snort.
We're going to get there.
Snort. Code. Drip. Snort. Snort. I got the drip. Go.
Nothing here says, I want to say thanks again for listening to us about new TCGs like Lorcana, Magic, One Piece, etc. I honestly don't get why people say you don't listen to feedback, because you do. Because people who criticize me aren't real. They're fakes. They're phonies. Just like people who say, Phil didn't lose any weight, or Phil didn't actually change his diet or do anything healthy. But then when they try to justify what's going on with the fact that I'm much skinnier,
I see it coming.
I
Nope.
actually have muscles now and everything. Oh, well.
You don't, by the way. You don't have muscles, and that live stream on your phone, we all saw it. And by the way, big ups to Chill Spooky. I appreciate the two. Didn't want to forget you there. I'm sorry. My bad.
You see, he's on steroids, and he's on Ozempic, and he's on this. What are you talking about? That's it. They just can't accept any kind of positivity. They can't accept that I'm winning, and they have basically really lame lives, and they're very jealous. They can't take it. Kurt, thanks for...
Yep, that's it. I believe the title is DSP says detractors are fakes and liars, and apparently we never get dubs on him. So we'll see what he's got to say about that. And hopefully no more flexing, but the pathetic bar is at the ready.
Keep with the great content and ignore detractors because they're jealous. I know. Thank you for...
But you're not ignoring it, though. You're not ignoring detractors because you're talking about it, like, right now. So, like, you're dumb.
$5. Max Wick says, you know, I came here because of a troll channel, but now you're my favorite streamer. Well, thank you. I'm glad.
Thank you, LARPer. Everybody in the chat, say it with me. Thank you, LARPer.
I am appreciative of every...
Who, like, who on God's green earth finds this man from a detractor channel and says, you know what, I'll go and I'll give him a shot? That part I might actually believe. Okay, why are all these people talking shit about him and, you know, this, that, and the third, and they go and they check it out? Who stays? Who stays enough to be like a legit, you know, fan? Like, thank you, LARPer.
Every person who gives me a chance. That's all I ask. If you come and watch my actual content and you don't like it...
Toxic messages from the future. Phil's mainly doing Marvel Tokan, as he says. Tutorial on the day stream, online matches on the night stream. Yeah, I know it's that stupid fighting game all day, and then I think he's off for the next 2 days, but I want to see what the podcast or morning show is about, and I want to wrap up like some clips from like these last couple days, because he won't be here, and so... if he ain't here, there's nothing to like really make fun of. So we're going to take this opportunity here, the last day for a couple days, to make fun of him.
Fair enough. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone likes certain things and dislikes certain things. You know, I don't like everything that people recommend to me either. But at least you gave it...
I don't think you like anything people have ever recommended to you. Who recommended WWE champions to you? Whoever that is.
an honest try. At least you didn't just listen to a crowd, a hate mob of idiots who are ignorant. You just want to sit there seething and angry at everything in life and trying to make fun of everything around them because their lives are miserable, you know? Because that's the truth.
Hey, now, I don't make fun of everything around me. For the most part, like, just you.
People are miserable, and they want to feel better. So what do? You try to dogpile on the things that are common memes. But if you actually come and hang out, a lot of people are like, I actually like this. This is chill vibe. It's fun content. It's not harmful. You know, Phil's not sitting here dunking on people and trying to hurt people's reputations and or their livelihood in order to get ahead. He's not stepping on anyone. He's literally just hanging out with his audience, talk.
I guess except for whenever he fucking, like, talks shit and tries to throw shade at, like, fucking LTG or Rich from Review Tech or Kino Casino or all the detractors that you try to shit on or anybody else. What you did to Wings and like you've tried to like fucking like throw shade at like fucking Keemstar and shit.
Playing games, having fun. What's wrong with that? You're right. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's the content I want to make. That's the stuff that I wish to be successful at. Not being some kind of a horrible, toxic jerk like a lot of people. So all you got to do is come by and actually see the real content rather than the highlights that these morons make and misrepresent everything, and you'll see how it really is. And again, I'm not saying that everyone would like the content. I know many won't. A lot of people find my content boring. That's fine. You have a right to say it's boring. Go for it. But don't lie about the content, because that's what they do. They outright lie to make it act like it's something it's not. So, Cad is obese. Oh, it's supposed to be... You're trying to insult my wife, but it's so lame because you didn't even use the words. You were too pathetic to use real words. If you're going to insult my wife, at least have the balls to really do it.
Where did your balls go? Jesus Christ.
Pathetic loser.
Now, come on. You know, like you don't have obese blocked in your chat. Come on, man. Are we like fucking for real right now?
Seriously, what an actual pathetic loser. He couldn't even use the real words. You earned the ban just on the fact that you're a pussy. What a pussy. Anyway, and Lifey says, I came here from a detractor video too, and I feel sorry for the shit that you get, and I enjoy the show. Well, thank you. Again, thank you for giving me an honest chance. Thank you for seeing...
Let's make this a little bit more palatable for all of us, shall we? There we go. Good old 1.5.
Seeing the content for what it is and not listening to the white noise. Because the truth is, when you're in the outside of this, when you're not on the stream hanging out with me, right? You hear a lot of shit, don't you? You hear all this crap about DSP and Darkside Phil. I swear to you, almost every person who comes here and actually checks out the real content is like, what's the big deal? They don't get it, but you have to give it the chance. Instead of falling into the trap of a mindless mob mentality, being part of a mindless group of people on the internet that want to groupthink rather than think for themselves, you have to actually have that level of intelligence. And most people, I hate to say it,
you have to come over here and do this group think and think exactly like I tell you to do. Truly, I appreciate the 5. Hey, Toxic, your thumbnail looks mildly perturbed today. We are skeptical about the $2,000, which we're going to talk about here in a second. We're going to go through this clip first, and then we're going to talk about the $2,000 that undoubtedly either fucking Princess Ryan or fucking Iron Cuck gave him. We're going to watch him get all those donos. And then we will check into, of course, what he's got to say today and what's going on today. I am not, I repeat, not watching any of the clips of the fucking 39 pack rips of cards or whatever. Absolutely fucking not. We're skipping all of that. Mulligan, that shit never fucking happened. I didn't even sit and watch it.
in modern society, they don't have that. They don't have that spark in their head that says, hey, check it out for yourself just to see. They won't do it. They want to be part of a hate mob because they feel better about themselves to think that others suck. That's sad. That you can't be happy enough about your own existence in life that you have to revel in the failure of others. That's so pathetically sad. It really is. Like, for me.
But if you're not failing, then, right? Aren't you successful? Successful, excuse me.
Okay? When I hear stuff like, oh, this person's a train wreck or whatever, I don't want to watch it. I want nothing to do with it. I want to stay away from it. I cringe. And what do they call it? Secondhand embarrassment? I have that when I hear about someone having a bad time. Someone had a really bad thing that happened to them, or they did something very embarrassing.
We watch you, Phil. We know what secondhand embarrassment is.
I feel that secondhand embarrassment.
But he got a $75 card talk, so you want to see the $75 hit. Doesn't he, like, not even know who that character is? I think I saw that. Didn't someone pull that clip?
And I'm like, I cringe and I want nothing to do with it. Let's leave me alone. But there are people who revel in it because their lives are pathetic. Because if your life sucks, you want to revel in the failure of others because then it makes it look like maybe you're a little better. But if
Victor Cross, big ups. I appreciate the 5 gifteds. Thank you for your generosity.
your life is good, you don't want to celebrate other people's failure because you're having a good time and all you care about is positive stuff around you. So,
I mean, again, that all depends on what you do for, like, you know, I don't know, like paparazzi and, you know, shit like TMZ and Page 6 and stuff like that. They make their living off of, like, not necessarily shitting on people, but like following celebs around and reporting what's going on. It's essentially that. I'm like diet fucking secondhand Timu Wish paparazzi. I just kind of follow what you do on the internet to a certain degree and then just kind of show it and report back and talk about what's going on and talk about how shitty you are. The fact that I have nothing but shit to report shows that you have nothing but shit to put out. So, like, if you were different, I wouldn't cover you. Like, what else can I do? Movie sign big ups. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. I don't revel in your failings, Dave. I laugh at them and move on. You're entertaining because you're a lol cow. That's it right there. We just kind of follow lol cows around and poke around into what they're doing. Some poke more so than I do. I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want to get like poo touchy or anything like that. This is not what I want to like form into like my career that I do 24/7. But yeah, if there wasn't just like garbage to report back, we wouldn't be able to report it. But the fact that we're all just watching you legitimately just talking, come on, man. Fatal, I appreciate the 8. Thank you very much. True story. I learned about Phil during the casino arc and tried to watch his stream. I didn't last 5 minutes and it was so boring. That's why every time you hear one of those, I saw one of your detractor channels and came and gave you a chance. And you know what? You're a pretty okay guy there, Tiger. Just repeat with me. Thank you, LARPer.
Anyone who revels in this toxic nonsense online is a big fucking loser. Netmuck says, the DSP that the trolls hate doesn't exist. It's a figment of the imagination of losers. If you actually watch Phil's stream once, you'll see the truth, and they know that's the sad part. Nothing here says, not gonna lie, I found out about you from detractors and trolls, but then I saw the Asmongold interview, and I genuinely enjoyed the content. For real, you're a cool guy.
Thank you, LARPer.
Thank you. Like I said, if anything, the direct reason why things have gotten much better for me in the last couple of years is because people have given me an honest shot. Even though there's a lot of people out there that slander me, because of some of the choices that I actively made to reach out and collab and get seen by a wider audience, that audience gave me an honest chance and now like me. So the chances I took paid out. Because you might say, man, that Kino Casino.
Then how come only 2 people are propping you up right now? If everybody loves you and you're so great and so on and so forth, like, then what the hell are we doing here?
Collab you did, it really backfired, did it? I'm doing incredibly well. Sure, they make fun of me. Why do I care? They were going, you have to understand something. They were going to do it anyway. They were already starting to do it, and they absolutely were going to.
Yeah, but the whole, you're missing like the whole part of like why it's funny is because everybody told you that like... Everyone told you that, like, the fucking was going to happen. And you were like, oh, no, 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 no. Everybody knew it but you. That's what makes it funny. I know you're going to sit here now because we got to run the King Snake arc. And, oh, you knew. And you have to understand that, like, this is still pretty fucking ridiculous, right?
Get there and do it anyway.
Big ups, CS Pikachu. Great clip today, by the way.
So why don't I benefit from it? Which I did. I played them like a fucking fiddle for about 6 to 8 months. Got everything I needed out of it.
Then why do we now hear, guys, please, come on. You know, we need money. We need to hit the milestones, the milestones.
New eyes on my content. Became a streamer on Kick.
I know this is like ripped off a rip of a rip, but like, why is the quality just like pure ass? Oh my God.
Partnered on Kick. Got everyone watching me. And now here I am 2 years later, super good off because I played my cards right. I knew what I was doing. People act again. This is another.
Yeah, it really looked like you knew what you were doing.
Thing. Phil's so dumb. Phil's an idiot. I always know what the fuck I'm doing. At every moment, I know exactly what's going on, and it's all for a reason. You may not think it, you may not know it because I play it off well. It's all according to plan.
I act like a pretty good idiot, but I mean, you know, there's genius behind all the clear retardation for sure.
And it all has worked out very, very well, and I'm very pleased.
And what you begging for money for? What you faking tips for, man?
Yes, literally everything I did was part of the plan. 1 million.
Here you guys go. Have some gifteds.
%. Ah, but Brain Dead Bob. See, here's what he says. He says, giving up all your morals and values for a buck isn't a good trade. But did I? Did I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Because if you remember, when I was working with those guys, and yes, it was very, very drama-esque. It was very, very...
Yeah, it was. You couldn't get over there fast enough to fucking shit on Rich from Review Tech, man. You couldn't get over there fast enough.
Intense, to say the least, because all those guys want to do is toxic drama. Literally, that's their content.
You waddled as fast as your crippled little ass would take you over there to sit there and shit talk. And then gloat about how much money you made and how fucking good you did.
They have nothing else to offer the internet. They have nothing original. They have nothing intelligent to say. It's just toxic drama and insults constant. That's all they do, right? When I was in that arc, a lot of people came to me who are my longtime fans, and they said, Phil, we're concerned. This is not you. This is not the content you put out. This is not who you want to be, at least from what you say. And we're concerned that you're going to change for the worse. And what did I say? Trust me. All you got to do is trust me and stick around for the ride. Trust me on this. And what happened? We went back.
You realize, uh-oh, I may have fucked this up. Uh-oh, I am the last person as usual that realized what's happening right now. That's what happened to you. Zanzibar, big ups, honey. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you.
The good content, no drama, no values or moral.
Toxie, I know you're a South Park fan. Isn't this totally like the Eric Cartman scheme? Oh, there's been so many schemes. You would have to you would have to vague that up for me. The first like 10, 12-ish seasons of South Park, if it's beyond that, no, I'm probably not particularly familiar with it. Casey, big ups. I appreciate the $20 super chat from the future. It's a podcast day. Oh, a podcast. Well, we'll watch it. We're going to go through this clip. We're going to watch him get all the fake money or the whale money. I mean, either way. Either way, it either never existed or he's bought cards and it's already gone. So one or the other, it doesn't matter. But I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, honey.
Were sacrificed. Everything is good. And I'm way better off for it. I knew exactly what I was doing. Band-Aid Bob, you must be slow.
He also blocked his True Dented fans that tried to warn him. Yeah, didn't somebody get on his ass? It might even be in this clip. I've seen so many clips in trying to figure out what I wanted to pull for the show today. Didn't somebody call him out? Like, dude, you banned everybody who was like trying to warn you. Let's not forget he allowed PPP to shit on his wife with 0 resistance. Yep. Ashton got to call Kat a fat bitch and all this other kind of stuff. Yep. And for the almighty dollar, this man sat here and was like, yep, you can call my wife a fat bitch.
Because he doesn't seem to understand. I'm explaining to you, this was all
The Scott Tenorman episode, but if Cartman lost. I love that episode. He goes to the pube fair, and then he comes back 106 miles, Scott. I had to ride 106 miles in the back of a pickup truck to get home. He's like, you really went? Well, what a tard.
all part of the plan all along. That's why I'm well off the way I am right now, right? He's insisting, oh, no, you were banning people who were telling you they were going to snake you. Because that was part of the fucking plan, you idiot. Like, how dumb can you be?
We did watch the DSP Tries It. I did a stream. I think it was Monday night. I followed all of his tech issues. And before he showed up, because he was late as fuck, we did watch the DSP Tries It.
I needed to play along. I needed them to believe that I liked the content and I wanted to hang out with them. I needed them to take the bait. And they did. How do you not understand how it works? Like, some people just don't get it. They really don't. They don't think big.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I have to look at facts, though, and be logical. I see from Raw Phil still doing God's work, by the way, from different platforms, that you have 374 people watching you. And the last time I heard a clip from Kino, if I could English, that'd be great. Last time I heard them talking, I believe, I don't know if it was Andy or Ashton, but one of them said they had 6,000 and like 6,500 people watching them. So yeah, man. Who won there is your guess is as good as anybody else's.
Picture. Anyway, DSP #1 fan, thanks for $2. They said there was fear in your eyes when you met Fan. Huh? There was.
Oh, he knows exactly what that is. The guy, the dude who like low-key fucking trolled him and got the picture with him.
Fear in my eyes when I met Fan. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thanks for $2. Martin, how you doing? Martin just did a $5 super chat. He says, I came from Asman's coverage. I stayed for the authentic content. Really good production. Thank you, Martin. Dude, you have to understand something. Whoa. Really good production, he just said. You have to understand how crazy it is to hear that, because I was literally the worst production value guy on the internet for the longest time.
Oh, you still are. That is ongoing, sir. That is ongoing.
I will argue that, yes, that was a very valid criticism. That everyone said, why does Phil's webcam suck? Why does his lighting suck? Why does his capture quality and microphone suck?
And everything still sucks for the most part. Anyway, that's all of that clip. What I want to do is I want to jump over to the Raw Phil stream from the 4th, which again was Tuesday. We're going to watch him. I know everyone's probably already seen it, but we're going to watch him get the tips or whatever from the Dent Arena.
Like, huh? And who announces that ahead of time, by the way? Wouldn't you just show up and do it? Why would you announce your kidnapping? Ladies and gentlemen.
So again, this is from Tuesday night.
Are you kidding me? Guys, you're not going to believe this. I don't.
So even he doesn't believe it. So if we're trying to determine, like, what's happening here.
This is not a joke.
This is not a joke. Why would you say all these little preemptive things that if you were just naturally telling the truth, I don't feel like you would have to have this like fucking like preemptive strike essentially. Holy fuck. Detractor Simba coming in hot with the 20 gifted subs. Thank you so much for your generosity. If you're here and you got a gifted sub from Simba, from Zanzibar, from Victor, and I don't know if there was somebody else, I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. But if you got a gifted sub from anybody today, please, please say thank you in the chat. It's a nice thing to do. You should be, thankful for it.
This is not me lying
Just like I am. Holy fuck. Made my heart skip a beat. Don't do that. I'm old.
or anything because some people accuse me. I just received, are you ready for this?
Here we go. Are we ready?
A $500 tip.
Good example on how to react. Oh, that's true. That's true. You guys, you're never gonna believe this. I don't believe it. Now this is totally legit and totally real, but Detractor Simba just gave 20 gifted subs. Like that hurt me inside to do. Movie Sign, big ups. Thank you for the generosity. I appreciate the 5 gifted.
$500. And this person says, here is some change, King, because the Kiwi Dents are sneaking about you so hard, you've now earned this.
Now that sounds legit. There are some words in there that I don't feel like he would know or that he would say, so I want to hear the message again.
$500 tip. $500. And this person says, here is some change, King, because the Kiwi Dents are sneaking about you so hard, you've now earned this.
That sounds like it was legit. And here's some change. To me, that's Iron Cuck. Iron Cuck always throws the money around and then talks about like how it's pennies and how it's nothing. Big ups, Kazoo. How you doing, honey? Hope you're doing good.
I don't know what the Kiwi Farms Dents are doing. I'm not paying
Denton farming like they always do.
attention. You know, I don't go to I haven't been to Kiwi Farms for the record.
Someone really likes Final Fantasy. I think Iron Cuck, somebody agreed to pay for this. I don't know if it was, again, there's really only 2 options, I think, at this point. It was either Princess Ryan or Iron Cuck.
In like years, I stay away. Remember when I had that interview with Josh Moon?
This one does feel, I mean, this support does seem legit. I personally believe it's from Iron Cuck. And like you say, Spoon Hurler, right. And it's gone. Because remember, those are tips. So he cashed that shit out immediately. Got it. Gone.
That was the last time I ever cared about Kiwi Farms, and knowing how messed up that guy is, I will absolutely never, ever look there or care ever again. I just stay away. Okay? So I don't know what they're up to over there, but I mean, $500 is insane. So thank you very much for that. I mean, this is nuts. We might have to actually end the stream early to open cards. This is crazy. So let's think about this for a second, because I wasn't.
Let's not think about it for a second. We're just going to go to the next. I have the timestamps noted of when he gets these. I think I have them all in order. Is it there's a 500, a 500, and then the 1,000.
Of course, we're out of time. Tomorrow we will resume from. Did a $2 super chat says any plans for Yu-Gi-Oh packs? By the way, listen to this awesome soundtrack, right? They redid the opera. If you guys want more variety, I would consider it. Okay.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are coming next also, so prepare yourself for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. By the way, listen to this awesome.
He already mentioned dropping 500 on cards. Oh, the second he logged off of that stream, the money went right from the PayPal into the bank account, and he went on Amazon or wherever else he goes and just started buying.
Some soundtrack, right? They redid the opera music too. Guys, I'm not kidding. Once again, are you ready for this?
I don't know why he asks if we're ready. Why are we supposed to be like, yay! Congratulations on somebody giving you like, do we get a bunch of money too?
I just received another $500 tip. Another one. And this person says, tell these dents this is all real. Get yourself a good bottle of gin, King.
Like, that's iron cuck. Like, it's so backhanded. It's like, yeah, that's right. You need this money, you fucking brokey. You fucking bum. It's like, did crypto go back up? I heard iron cuck was a crypto bro.
Another $500 tip. So this is the most well-supported stream I have had in months. This is actually more well.
Toxie, are we felted now? I guess we have to be, don't we? Yeah, I guess we do. We're coping. I guess we're somehow angry, even though we have our $500 still. We have our $500 in our bank accounts, but and we didn't spend it on some stupid asshole on the internet who treats you like garbage. Yeah, I guess somehow we're felted, we're coping, we're seething, we're molding, and all those other fun words there.
Supported than my last few marathons. That's insane. So, again, we got to do math. There's no way we can open all these cards tonight, guys. It's just not possible. So we're going to have some rollovers till tomorrow, okay? So let's take a look. First of all, $50 contribution means 15, and then 100.
That's the key fact, real or fake. We lost nothing. We lost nothing, and really, in reality, he gained nothing because all he buys is garbage. We know. Like, look what just happened with that junky fucking computer. Didn't he spend like $3,000 or something on that computer that he was digging into the other night? And it's crap. It's garbage. We see all this. All he ever buys is garbage. We have those old videos from when he was back in the Connecticut condo and all those stupid ass fucking statues and shit. And where the fuck are they now? And what are they doing now? You know, it's all crap. It's all garbage. He's not getting himself out of debt. He's not working on anything important. He's not doing anything with it. So
dollar contribution means 16. So that means 3 packs of Prismatic Evolution tonight.
We're not going to sit here and watch him do dented math. There is the last clip, which I believe is about here.
17 left. I think we're going to have 8 packs left. That's what I mean. Like, I actually have to order cards tonight and see if I can get them in 2.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Because cards don't come.
No,
But
it already happened. My bad.
Now, obviously, that would be a bonus pack.
Okay, here we go.
1,000, because it's Prismatic Evolutions and a regular pack. So there's 4 Prismatic Evolutions, right? Now, that would be 10, 20. So there's 4. So again, and I can't order them instantly. They don't come same day. You know what I'm saying? They don't. So again, I'm actually a victim of my own success. I don't know what to do right now. Okay. Well, first of all, Trials, thanks for another
I love when he says that, victim of his own success.
$2. Okay.
Okay, he hasn't gotten it yet. It's here in a second.
This is insane. The guy, he sent me $1,000 tip. $1,000. So I don't think I have any cards left. I mean, to be frank with you, fathomable.
Here we go. My bad. I wrote 35 in my notes. It was 32.
My God. Wild.
This man gets $1,000, and I really want you to notice and pay attention when this happens. Have you ever seen somebody look so put upon, look so put out, like he almost looks upset that he got this money?
4 left. I'm going through them so fast, I can't keep them in stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have enough coming fast enough. This is wild. All right.
This should be it right here.
What the? Oh, my God.
Look at this. He doesn't say, oh, my gosh, this is so great. Oh, my gosh, this is so good. His head drops into his hands like he just learned that, like, he's fucking stage 4 terminal. That somebody died, that, you know, that something awful happened. Look at this. This is live. The chats are running. This is... He looks so fucking put upon. I've never seen anything like this.
Now, I mean, this is just insane.
Now this is insane. No thank you. We still haven't gotten a thank you for this. No thank
The
you.
same person
Iron Cuck.
just sent me $1,000 as a tip. I'm not kidding. They just sent me a $1,000 tip. And they said real successful businessmen tip the king at least $2,000 at a minimum.
Still no thank you. We still didn't get a thank you. He looks mad, doesn't he? Like, am I crazy? Tell me if I'm retarded. Tell me if I like fucking don't like see this the right way. So fucking put out. Ugh, $1,000. Ugh, what do I do?
It is unfathomable. It's completely unfathomable. Like now, I mean, to be frank with you, I don't think I have cards. Like to go, we're going to end up.
That's immediately where we go. There still hasn't been a thank you for the $1,000. It's, I don't have enough cards. This is going to take forever. Now I don't know what to do. Do you really think if the R word whales quit donating, Phil would get off the internet? No, he would just. Iron Cuck came from the Kino arc, so I don't think he actually got any whales off the little Asmongold bump because Asmongold wasn't like an arc; it was just like a bump. It was like a brief. That was a few episodes. That wasn't like a full season, so to speak. I don't think he got any whales out of that. And Princess Ryan's been around for years, so I think he would start trying to find other people to work with and try to find, other whales. I don't know, maybe breathe a little further down fucking Princess Ryan's neck to give him more money. Maybe try to reach out to, some people, but that's hard to say. Digital Melon, big ups, thank you for the 5. Imagine giving the sorry excuse of a human being thousands of dollars and being smug about it. That money could have been used to better the world. It could have been used for so many different things in so many different ways. But look at this face. Look at this. If he ever wonders, and there are other reasons too, obviously, but if he ever wonders where people get this like hatred of him, it's this right here.
With that amount of support, we're finishing Lorcana. That's enough to finish Pitch Black, and that might be enough to do the whole box of One Piece. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know. I don't think I have any cards left, and I can't order them instantly. They don't come same day. You know what I'm saying? They don't. So again, I'm actually a victim of my own success. I don't know what to do right now.
He just got handed $2,000 and he's a victim. I want us to really I think that needs to be soaked in. I think that needs to be talked about. And I really just think you have to kind of have pause for a second and think, and he's said this twice now. I am a victim. Still hasn't said thank you, by the way.
Okay. Well, first of all, Trials, thanks for another $2. Okay.
Thanked somebody else for $2.
This is insane. The guy, he sent me $1,000 tip. $1,000. So again, doing the math, right? Obviously, that would be a bonus pack. That would be another bonus pack because it's prismatic evolutions and a regular pack. So there's 4 prismatic evolutions, right?
If that isn't the pinnacle of narcissism, I don't fucking know what is then. No thank you, and then just, oh, okay, well, now that I got all this money, we have to open these packs, and just rolls, the choo-choo train just keeps chugging right the fuck along. Okay, we got 500, we got 500, we got 1,000. Okay, now we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And it's like it doesn't even fucking click in the brain. We're just back to how many cards are we going to open? Cards, cards, cards. Right. No, thank you. Just counting the money, figuring out the packs, these dented fucking paywalls of the paywall. Just right along. Just on to the next thing. We're done here. Unless I missed where he said thank you to the dude. But like that's wild. No, thank you. Thanked somebody else for something else. And then just kept right along.
Now.
Yeah, now. Now what?
That would be 10, 20 more packs. Yeah, it's 20 more packs because it's 10 for 500. So it's 20. So we're at 48 packs. And that's the thing. I don't think I have enough. If you do the math, 8 plus, I believe we have 17 left. I think we're going to have 8 packs left. That's what I mean. Like, I actually have to order cards tonight and see if I can get them in 2 weeks, because cards don't come right away. Like, if I order now, I might not even have enough.
He looks put out and mad. I've never seen somebody look at $2,000 and go, now what do I? Great. Oh, great. Now what do I do? This is staggering, right? Like, this blew me the fuck away when I saw this.
And obviously, thank you so very much. Of course.
Yeah, you sound real fucking thankful now, 5 fucking minutes later.
I have to be skeptical. Hopefully it's not a chargeback. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully this is not someone who's then going to try to charge me back and then I have to fight with them over it. Hopefully this is someone genuine. It's impossible to tell when you get tips. It really is. It's just, there's no way to tell. Because you have to understand, especially the guy referenced Kiwi Farms, and it makes it skeptical. I have, over the years, had people try to charge me back badly. And so I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, it's not a chargeback, okay? And this is going to be legit, I hope. Because this is a ton of extra income right now. This is wild, and it's going to help a lot. It is.
But you're so successful. What do you mean it will help a lot? You're good, right? Everything is so great for you. You know who it is, too. Let's not act like you don't know who it is. So, again, that was Tuesday night. So we are already on Rumble, but let's just go back to
Alzheimer's starts
Raw Philipper here. Bear with me while I get my shit together here.
Up here, and here he house. So,
oh God. Well, the music is going to be good and shitty, you guys. Good and shitty. Let's give some big ups to Raw Phil for never stopping, continuing to go from Twitch and from Rumble. Big ups, Movie Sign. I appreciate the 5. I seriously hope we get a chargeback arc. It'll be gold dust. Nah, that's Iron Cuck. Iron Cuck, I don't think charges shit back. Don't get me wrong. It would still be funny. I don't disagree, but I don't think it's going to happen, though. Phil's taped up smoke detector. What the hell was that? Broski. We gotta watch this again. Right from the beginning. This is bad. The Royal Bishop, thank you for the 2, and yet Cat won't get that trip to Japan still. No, never. What the fuck? But big ups on right here. We got the Raw Phil card that you pulled. Like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second.
Doesn't even say hi. Just hold on 1 second.
Wasn't ready. It's been a heck of a week, everybody. It's been such a heck of a week.
Yeah, just getting all that money for sitting around and doing nothing. Yeah, man. That's good. Life's tough, man. It's been tough. It's been
I didn't
tough.
even have the border ready for today. That's not correct. There we go. Good morning, everyone. How you doing?
Well, it's only 11:30 in the morning, so naturally, I'm sure you've had no time to sort that out.
It's the end of the week, if you can believe it. Can you believe it? No. What a week. What an insane week this was.
Please share how this was insane.
Such a crazy week. Here we are at the end, and I'm not even, prepared, right? Because it's been such a wild one. I mean, just think about all the stuff that happened this week, right? Power supply goes out on my computer, and we have to do an entire day of impromptu cell phone streams to fix it. New trading cards premiere. People go absolutely crazy for them. Final Fantasy VI continues to much applause. Tried out a new game that people are sitting on the fence about, and more. Had my most profitable day in streaming in many, many years. Crazy stuff, right? No one would have ever predicted that this week would have gone the way that it did. And today is the final day of the week, and it's something different because today I'm playing a fighting game all day long, which is a rarity, right? So, on today's show, what we're going to do is recap this crazy week that was to get everyone caught up on what we've determined, because some things have stopped, some things have begun, some things are still on the fence, and we have no clue if we're going to continue them or not.
So it's Thursday. So on Tuesday night is when he got dropped all of this money. I wonder, how many times today does he say, let's get some support? I'm curious.
It's important to talk about these things so we can figure out the schedule, because next week, I'm not sure. All right? Then we got Marvel today. Who knows if this is going to be any good?
Big ups, Roger. Great week. I hope the same for you, man.
And I'm very pleased to announce that new call.
Nah, nope, not today. You're not catching me today, asshole. Nope.
New cards arrived, and I'm going to show you what they are and more. So we've got a lot going on. It's going to be an exciting show, and then, of course, all day long, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls premieres. So, let's end the week in style. It's time for the return episode of the Level 1
Podcast.
Ugh.
Okay, he didn't flex. I don't know if he's going to hit us with one, but my finger's on the button. Oh, well, it's off the button now because we're going to skip this dentedness, but...
I'm DST, and this is the Level 1 Podcast. This is my final streaming day of
Sir, your music is too loud. Oh, God, please.
the week, because this week, I have both Friday.
I'm sorry. I can't play that. I'm sorry. I can't deal with that. Good Lord.
That's really, really bad.
Fatal, I appreciate the 3. He'll be begging like a crackhead. You also pulled the raw fill card, so big ups. Big ups to raw fill.
So ArcSys, the makers of this game, are claiming they used all that data that they got during that open beta 2 weeks ago to patch the game and significantly improve it, and supposedly it's going to work better. I mean, I hope so. I hope that I didn't just spend $60 on this thing, and we end up playing it offline a lot, and we can't play it online because it lags. We're like, forget it. You know what I mean? I really, really hope that it's not going to be an issue. I am playing it on PC, which actually was in question as of last night. You might say, why? What do you mean? So last night, I went to buy the game on Steam, and I did exactly the same method I've literally done every time I buy something on Steam. I already have my PayPal account and everything in there, and I just went to check out, and it just sat there saying working and never stopped. And I'm like, so I was like, maybe there's something wrong with the PayPal, and I checked. My PayPal seemed fine. I said, all right, well, can I try to get it through again? No. Every time that you would try, it would say there's already a thing in process. So I said, well, can I try a different payment method? No, because there's a transaction in process. You can't try to pay for something in a different method. So I did put in a help ticket, and overnight, I guess Steam looked at it and cleared it out and said, try again, and I tried again, and it worked. So I don't know, it was some weird, bizarre error. So it did go through. We are going to be playing it on PC. The way we're tackling it is, the first gameplay I want to do is checking out a few characters that maybe I'm interested in and seeing how they play. This game will now have offline tutorials and training, so it'll say, hey, here's how you play this character, here's their moves, their special abilities, and here's the strategy. That's what I want to do at first, because if I don't, I'm not going to know what the hell I'm doing with any particular character, because it looks like there are zoners, there are rushdown characters, there's different styles of characters in the game, and I want to get my hands on that to try to understand it and see if I can have like a well-balanced team. But then, of course, once I mess around a little bit with characters and I figure out how to play, I want to see what actual modes are available. In the beta, it looked like there was going to be like this adventure mode where there's certain teams that you can play as, like the X-Men or the Avengers or a villains team, and they have stories. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Each team has like a story mode. That's neat. But it didn't show you exactly how it was going to be because it wasn't in the beta. That was closed off. I do believe that there's supposed to be like a traditional arcade ladder mode, which is silly because this game isn't an arcade game, but they all call it that. So maybe we can see what that is too. I'm wondering who the big bad of the game is, like who's the boss, because he's in the art. Like taking a look right here. Let me show you. Taking a look right here. Like here he is up here, and here he is right here. But who is he? Right? Like who the hell is that? I have no idea. I've never even seen that character before. So apparently there's a big new villain they created for this game that all the heroes and villains are fighting against. That'll be kind of neat to check out and see who that is, okay? So in general, I'm just excited for something new. something different. It seems like it'll be pretty interesting and fun to check it out all day today. If you're into fighting games, you're in the right place. If you're into Marvel, you're definitely in the right place. If you don't like Marvel and you don't like fighting games, you're probably not going to like the content today. All right, don't worry, because when we come back next week on Sunday,
Oh, don't worry. I won't be watching it. Fear not. And a lot of other people won't either.
I'll have variety again. We're probably going to go back to Assassin's Creed. We'll probably bring Pokemon back into the mix. We're still going to be doing Dark Souls 2. We're still going to be doing Final Fantasy 6. We have variety coming. It's not going to be all Marvel Tokon. I'm going to give it a couple days rest and then come back to it next week. So let's see how it goes. I hope that you guys will stick around all day for Marvel Tokon if you're into it. And obviously, I hope that you'll support it. If you're happy that we're seeing the return of new fighting games into the rotation, please support today's streams. This is going to let me know that I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'll be honest, fighting games are up and down, hit or miss. Sometimes people love them, sometimes people don't. Really depends on what game I'm playing. It depends on how well it's received, how well I like it, how well I play it, etc. I don't know what's going to happen with Marvel Tokon. Okay, I could suck horribly at it, or I could be good at it, or somewhere in the middle, and people might like or hate it more or less dependent on that. I don't know. We have to, test the waters here. And it's been a long time since I played a new fighting game. Like, honestly, the last new fighter was what? Mortal Kombat 1? No, probably Tekken, right? It was Tekken. It was Tekken, was it Tekken 8? Yeah, and that was like over 2 years ago. So let's see how it goes today. I hope it goes well. I hope you guys like it. I hope I like it, and we have a lot of good time. It is a Marvel game. That's the other thing, too. Even if you're not into fighting games, it's got a wide cast of Marvel characters, so it might float your boat. Even if you're not into the fighting game aspect, you might still like it. I hope that you'll stick around, okay? Now, first of all, good morning. A lot of people are saying hello and good morning. How y'all doing? Thanks for joining me for the podcast. In tandem with Marvel Tokon today, all right, we have some new stuff going on. This has been one of the craziest weeks ever. When it comes to tech stuff, when it comes to support, when it comes to trading card stuff, everything's been crazy, okay? As of this morning, we're starting fresh with trading cards. What do you mean? Well, we opened everything this week. I'm not kidding. And I started this week off with like 4 boxes of cards. We had Pokemon Pitch Black, Pal World, Disney Lorcana Reign of Jafar, and One Piece Adventure on Kami's Island. I don't have any of them anymore. We opened them all. We opened 4 boxes of cards in 1 week, and the week was only 4 days.
We'll count the begs despite the fact that 2 days ago he got $2,000. Let's see how much he asked for it. How many times, he asked for money today.
I know. What? It's insane. That's the most we've ever done. That's because we had unprecedented support. All right? Insane amounts of support this week. And I appreciate that.
Did you send Iron Cuck those feet pictures yet? Don't make him wait.
Since that happened, I immediately reinvested into more new stuff because I know people wanted more. They love the TCG stuff, right? So.
Because one person gave me money, I ran out and bought. Yeah, okay, man.
What did I do? Well, I listened to your feedback. People were saying, hey, will you possibly try some new stuff? And I said, okay, if you really want me to, we'll try some new stuff.
So he bought the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, is what he's going to tell us.
So, first off, I restocked on Prismatic Evolutions because we finally got a big hit. If you're not aware, we got a Master Ball Reverse Holo card that's worth $39. Finally a hit out of Prismatic Evolutions. And I said, all right, let's keep doing it. People like them. These are the premium packs that we open when either I get a $100 contribution all in one go, or if we hit a $250 milestone. So I got another box of that. We have 2 packs left, and now we have another 6. So we have 8 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. We're good for the premium stuff, okay? Now, being that we have opened so many different cards, all right, I wanted to do something and kind of go back full circle. I kind of went all the way back to May, June, when we first started this over 2 months ago, and something that people really liked. It was a set of cards that we were opening, and people really enjoyed the art. They enjoyed the hits because the hits were all very colorful and vibrant and interesting. And actually, I got the rarest card on this wall is right here. It is a hyper rare golden version of Pikachu from a set of cards that when I pulled it, the actual Poketubers got mad at me because they were like, Phil, how dare he get that? You know, because we tried to get it and we can't pull it, and he got it, and it's not fair that he got it and we didn't, and he's not a Poketuber, he's not doing this right. He's supposed to be doing this during the criteria that we have. How is he not doing it for our criteria? I'm serious, like this happened. It's like, dude, I'm just sitting here on my channel opening cards. It's not that serious. And these people are all getting in a tizzy about it because I got the card that they couldn't get. All right, so anyway, the set I'm talking about is Pokemon Scarlet Violet Surging Sparks. It's a really nice set of cards. So, I decided to get another box of Surging Sparks. This will be the Pokemon cards that we will be opening as of now, going full circle. We liked the set. I'm going to try to get the whole set this time. Usually within 2 boxes, you can kind of get a whole set of Pokemon cards. So hopefully we'll get the whole set this time. And to be honest, hopefully we'll get the $300 Pikachu that's in this set. But there's also some other nice cards, including a over 100, I think it's like $180 Latias. There's like $120 Melodic, something like that. There's some nice cards in this set, and we don't have them, okay? So, Surging Sparks returns. As of right now, we can start opening those. But I also listened to your feedback in regards to some new things to do. And to be honest, I don't know if this is going to work. I really don't. I have no clue if this is going to work at all.
Just say you bought the goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I'm interested in your feedback on how this is going to go. But I was looking for some new cards because we've done a lot now. Think about this. We did Marvel and Final Fantasy Magic cards. We did a ton of different Pokemon, including English and Japanese. We did One Piece, 2 different boxes, and we did Lorcana. That's a good variety of stuff, right? So, listening to your feedback, another suggestion came up, resounding suggestion by a bunch of people, and I was like, I don't know, is this going to work? And I looked into it, and I found out, wow, I can actually get these cards right away, and maybe these will work. So, ladies and gentlemen, Here it is.
Oh, are they here? Oh, do we get to see the Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
It has arrived.
There we
My
are.
first ever box of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ugh. Jesus Christ. Woo.
Chaos Origins trading card game. 24 packs. I think 7 cards a pack? 9. 9 cards a pack, 24 packs. There it is. So apparently this particular set has full art cards. Those are the chases, okay? That's awesome that they actually have the full arts and things. Apparently, from what I'm to understand, before this set, they didn't. So the TCG community liked it to play, but didn't really like it for collecting. Now, for collecting, this is a good set to have. I don't know. I know nothing about it. I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm literally not going to recognize anything in this box because I don't even... Is that Yu-Gi on the front? Is that...
Then why did you buy this then? Toxie, you're quickly becoming a true contender for the best thumbnails lately. Used to be a two-way tie between Duty and Atlas, but you've been killing it lately. Oh, thank you.
The guy, Yugi, I think. I think I recognize his hair. That's about it. I won't know anything else. I just learned last night that the term Blue Eyes White Dragon applies to Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't know that. I have a chatter, his name was like, I think his name is Blue Eyes Black Dragon or whatever. I was like, I didn't know that that was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference. I had no clue. So now I'm learning. See, now I'm gonna have to
Yeah, we know, Unc. We fucking know. We know, man.
start learning. Yeah, Pot of Greed apparently is a reference to from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know that either. So this is all first-time stuff for me that I'm gonna be learning. Okay, so
How do you do, fellow kids?
So today
Are you into the Yu-Gi-Ohs?
we can begin to open Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. All right. Now I'm already getting suggestions. For example, Hail Yay or Yi just did a $2.99 Australian super chat. First of all, let's see what the conversion is for Australian to USD these days. I have no clue. $2.99 is $2.10. So thank you for the first super chat of the day.
Astral, I agree. This is a great retard alert. Jesus, God.
Okay. And he says, you got to get some Dragon Ball cards. Now, here's the question. Can you...
Oh, please, no. Not the one that I actually care about. Please, no. You dodged the one I love like the plague. Please.
I love your feedback right now. What Dragon Ball cards? Is there a particular set? Does it have a name?
None. Zero. Move on with your life. Forget that exists. Don't ruin the one I love.
I'd like to look it up right now, and if it's available, maybe I'll get it, because we're going through these things so fast. It would make sense to put in the order today. Maybe we can have it by next week. That way we have that too. Because if we go through entire boxes...
God, no one tell him about... Does Trigun have cards? Trigun's my favorite. God, don't tell him if they've got them.
Fast as we've been going, I need to have things on backup. All right, so...
I need to keep Vash the Stampede pure. Don't do this to me.
What are these? Dragon Ball Super card game. Okay. Dragon Ball Super card game. Let's see if I can find this. Because someone already recommended the Dragon Ball to me. Dragon Ball Super card game. So there's... Oh my god, look at all this.
Yeah, we can't see, bro. Are you going to share your screen with us?
Fusion World Ultra Limit Booster Box. Ultra Bout Set 4 Impact Beyond Dimensions Booster Box. Envelopes Archive Booster Box. What are... Dude, there's a zillion. Are you kidding me? Yo, there's like... I just searched for it. There's like 14 matches, 14 sets.
I don't know if Trigun has cards, but Gundam does. No, not Gundam. I love Gundam too. No. No one say anything.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna need a recommendation. Fusion World Raging Roar. Zenkai Series EX. Blazing Aura. All right. What? There's way too many. I need to know what's good, because there's way too many to choose from. Like, that's a ridiculous amount of different cards, and I don't know any of this. What would be good? Go for Masters over Fusion World. You like the Super Card game better than Fusion World. Okay, so Super Card game Masters, right here. I'm gonna take a look at some of these. You don't like... There's Fusion World. What the hell is Envelopes Archive? Envelopes Archive? What the... What is this? Super... I also can't tell what's English
Did you watch FMA Brotherhood? No, I'm sorry, honey. I don't know what that is.
or
My bad.
Japanese, so this is going to be... What about Zenkai? What is Zenkai? This is Zenkai Series 6. What is that?
I think if you don't know what it is, I don't think you should buy it. Like, call me crazy here, but I don't feel like you should be buying these things if you don't even know what they are. And also, that's not the real question anyway. The question you want to ask is, are they worth any money?
No, I'm not getting any feedback. So
Fatal, thank you for the 3. I appreciate you. Please don't let him go near Star Wars Unlimited. He's gonna ruin everything.
anyway, I see Zenkai 5 and 6, but I don't know what Zenkai is. There's a lot of Fusion World, but you're saying don't get Fusion World. And then I see Masters Ultra Bout Set 4 Impact Beyond Dimensions. These have 12 cards per pack.
Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, this sounds familiar. I feel like I may have watched that, but not very much, and it was a long time ago. So I would say I probably have seen it, but it rings a bell to me, but I can't get there. No. Not enough to really recall anything. Zanzibar, thank you for the 220. This would be better if you just bought lottery tickets. I agree.
Get that one? You think that's a good one? Okay, that's the one I'm looking at then.
Oh, we're just going to sit here and buy cards. This is what we're going to do today?
It is English, right? I get confused because sometimes they're not marked right, and you can't tell if it's Japanese or English. No, that looks like it's English. Okay. I'm pretty sure people want the English cards, not the Japanese. If you had any experience from the Pokemon stuff.
Did everybody vote for how many bags we're going to get today?
Right? Okay. Where's the envelopes? Envelopes archive. What is that? The product listing is crappy. The product listing is really crappy on this one.
What does that
They didn't really
even
have to
mean?
explain anything. Yeah, forget that. All right, so if I get Dragon Ball, I should get this one. All right, so this is Dragon Ball Masters Ultra Bout Set 4 Impact Beyond Dimensions Booster Box. Good God, what a name. That's a hell of a name. All right, so I'll look into it, and I may get that, because like I said, because we're going through these so dang fast that we're probably going to need to order another one right away. So maybe I'll order that as well, and we'll have it for, next week, too. So we'll have Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball, and Pokemon. I think we're turning Japanese. Like, what is going on here, right? This is pretty insane, okay? I'll know and like the cards. That is true. I know.
It's cards from animation. You're the one who went down this road, man. Yeah, it's anime. Do you know what anime stands for?
Dragon Ball thing is, I don't know Dragon Ball Super. I only know Dragon Ball Super from the games we've played. But I do, in general, know Dragon Ball, so at least I'll recognize the characters and stuff, right? Okay. So, what we need to do, we're going to do a poll. I have some shout-outs to do, but we're going to do a poll. Today, would you guys like to go back to Surging Sparks, which I'd be happy with. I like this set, and I know that there's nice cards in here. Or do you want me to start doing Yu-Gi-Oh! For the first time ever? Okay? So, I'm going to try to get your feedback. We're going to do a poll right now, and then I'm going to do shout-outs while you guys vote. Okay?
Oh, boy. Casey, thanks for the 500. I appreciate you. You probably saw the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood anime. It's possible that maybe I did. See, there were a lot of them that I started to watch and tried to get into, but again, this was a while ago, and for whatever reason, they just didn't, some hit and some didn't. I don't know why. I tried to watch, what's the one? Bleach, couldn't get into it. Trigun, loved it. Old Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz, that kind of stuff, loved it. And then there's the girly anime that I like and all that kind of stuff. That's obviously meant for chicks or whatever. And then it was just some hit and some didn't. So I probably have seen it, but for whatever reason, I just wasn't feeling it or whatever. And then there are animes that I do enjoy, but I can't sit through the filler, man. I love Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball's tough, man. Dragon Ball's tough to get through. I got through it once. I don't really need to revisit it.
Poll, here we go.
Naruto. I tried like hell for Naruto. And after about 40 episodes, I went, I just don't care. I just don't care enough.
Oh, there's a hyphen? I didn't even know this. There's a hyphen between U, G, and O? There is.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, overwhelming 58% say we're going to get a bunch of bags even after getting 2K.
So this is Chaos Origins. Okay.
Okay, but counterpoint, Goku learning to drive a car. Like I say, it's not bad. There's just... you know, and I get it. This kind of like the whole theme of it is like we're waiting those fucking like 55 episodes where it's just Goku across from Frieza and we're waiting for Super Saiyan. I can't live my life like this, man. I need to see like I need to see things happening. I tried One Piece. Is One Piece the one of them I tried to sit down and watch, and it was just like there was so much like screaming. Just so much screaming, and I went, okay, I can't do this. There was one of them, and I feel like it was One Piece, but I could be wrong.
All right, so whatever.
I have like 3 fucking animes that were all made in like the fucking 80s that I like, and like that's really about it.
You guys vote for will do. I'm happy.
Big up, Chef Knitter.
With either. Okay, the best Dragon Ball Super card game is called History of Z. Oh yeah, let me look. So Dragon Ball History of Z. Here you go. Nah.
I appreciate Dragon Ball very much for what it is. I love Dragon Ball Z up until we get up to around Majin Buu, and then I'm like, all right, we can kind of get out of there.
I'd have to look harder for that one. That one doesn't come up readily available, so. Likely if it's the best one, it means that it's too much in demand. I almost guarantee it. There's so many, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's so many of Dragon Ball. There's too many to even, like, tell. The further I scroll down, it's like, oh my god. There's a zillion of these, and they're all different. They're all different names. Good god. Almost impossible to tell. Okay? Alright, so, anyway. You guys are voting. In the meantime, Hanslander did a $5 Canadian super chat and said, imagine being a grown man and crying to someone you don't like. It's a Pokemon card you want. Glad you pulled it to keep up the good momentum. Yeah, from what I'm understand, they were very upset. I mean,
And I appreciate the 5. Thank you, DSP. DSP runs a business, okay? If someone gets a catering service for a whole company, snort, does that mean the next day we're fine with no customers?
this is what I heard. That these Poketubers got very upset with me because I'm not doing it the way they do it, and they have a very strict criteria.
Do I have a favorite Gundam series? Oh, I didn't know there were series. I haven't watched Gundam Wing since high school back in so I think there was something called Endless Waltz. I think that was around then ish. We're going back to like the late 90s, early 2000s. So
of how they do it, where if you're not giving cards out, if you're not pulling a certain way or whatever, then that's not acceptable. Like, that's just really insulting and toxic to the Poketuber community. I'm like, that's a good thing because I'm not part of the Poketuber community. I don't give a fuck how you do it. I'm doing it how I want, and you can kiss my ass. It's my channel, it's my content. I don't care, right? Like, what do I give a shit?
Yeah, you sound like you don't care, for sure. Cryptic GJ, thank you for the 5. I highly suggest JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's all killer, no filler. Have a good day. What is that even? I've never even heard of
Sit
this.
there and whine. Go ahead, cry on your channel that DSP is opening cards and got the card you wanted. Why do I give a shit, right?
Cry on your channel that I got the card you wanted. I don't give a shit. I can't imagine why no one likes you.
How ridiculous. I just received a $1.50 tip. Someone says, I'm stoked today for fighting games. This is your best genre, most entertaining commentary, most knowledge and hype. You think reflexes and skills have improved since you got fit? What?
Oh, geez. No, don't do this. I'm here. We're ready with the censor.
No, my fighting game skills have not improved since I got fit. That's ridiculous. But thanks for the $1.50. Okay. All right, so let's see. It looks like overwhelmingly right now, you guys are voting for Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably because we've never done it before, right? That's what I would assume. Is it because we've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Before? You guys are interested in the cards? Okay. I mean, I hope they're nice again. I know nothing about it whatsoever. I got the box that I was specifically told to get. Chaos Origins. I was told that's the one.
Casey, thanks for the 500. I appreciate you. That was Gundam Wing movie and a great movie too. Oh, were they movies? Oh, geez. I have no idea. I watched it. Like I say, what I watched was episodic. I don't even know if it's like all the same people. And it was in like, I would say probably in like 1999 or 2000. Cause a lot of these animes go back to like the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. So they weren't even new when I was watching them, which I didn't really know that at the time. And a lot of these things like Gundam Wing and all that kind of stuff, I haven't even seen since then. So I have no idea.
And I hope that the cards are nice. I don't know anything about the rarities, how they look, nothing. Zero. So this is me starting from scratch, trying to learn. And I guess we'll see how it goes. Okay? Cool.
Shale, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. Gundam's been around since the 70s. Sorry. Yep, they've all been around for a while, and I don't think everyone really knows that.
James feels like Pokemon cards have gotten stale. We gotta understand, we started with Pokemon cards. We did them for a month plus straight, right? It wasn't until, let's say about a month ago is when we did the Marvel cards. I'm trying to remember, when did we actually do Marvel TCG? It was about a month ago? Just about? So, you know, we've been doing Pokemon for like a month and a half straight, and we did a whole bunch of different ones, but yeah, I get it. Like, we did old sets, we did newer sets, we did the brand new set with Pitch Black, we did a Japanese set, so I think we've kind of seen the extent of what Pokemon cards are. The only other like new thing you could do with Pokemon cards, you could always do a different set, or you could go and spend $1 zillion on the ultra expensive sets for no reason, just to not actually get anything. And I mean that because, like, I never get anything in the older sets when we do them. You know what I mean? Like, never get anything. We spent $450 on Phantasmal Flames to get a few low-dollar hits, and that was it. Like, what did I spend it for? Oh, well, you didn't get the Charizard? No one gets the Charizard. That's the point. It's rare. That's why it's worth like $850. So why does everyone pay a premium for the box? Because they're stupid. That's really the answer. Because you're dumb. You pay way more for a box. You're never going to get the chase card in.
Taste that? Tastes like salt to me.
For the record, I've been checking, but sadly, it looks like people were saying that Pokemon Center was going to have an update and sell some 30th anniversary cards, which is the next set coming out. They didn't. Like, I checked all morning. There's nothing. What sucks is how much you want to bet they're going to do it tomorrow morning, and tomorrow I'm going to be busy because it's my day off. So after this crazy month that was July, and you remember July was wild because I had different days off. I had appointments all over the place. It was just a weird month. Tomorrow, I'm finally getting back on track. My wife and I are going to go out. We have to restock a lot. Like, the house is empty. We don't have food. We don't have, like, commodities and cleaning products. Everything's empty. Tomorrow, we're going out and having a whole day out shopping, okay? So I'm going to be busy all day long. I'm not going to be available to do pretty much anything in the realm of online nonsense. Unlike most people who are eternally plugged into the internet and never turn it off, I'm turning it off tomorrow. I'm having a real life day. So
yeah, that's not going to happen. You mean that hour of, like, ordering on Amazon you're going to do?
if they put it up, and sadly, you know, those cards are available tomorrow morning, I'm probably going to miss out. And that sucks, because I know that's the new set, that's the hype set everyone wants, but here I am all week waiting for it, checking every morning, nothing. They're going to do it on my day off. Of course they are.
You'll check, and you'll look, and you'll come back on Sunday and tell everyone that you waited in line and you got it.
So some things here. Nothing here says, I very briefly played Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when, and I recall cards are pretty nice. Be warned, they might slip out of standard sleeves. They're slightly smaller cards. Oh, are they? So they're different sized, huh? Interesting. I bought a binder. All this stuff showed up right as I was starting the podcast, so I just got it in the house quick. The binder's down here. I got a purple binder to match the cards, because the card box is purple, so I got a purple binder. Hopefully the cards stay in there.
Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say. Jesus Christ.
So Marky says there's rare silver words, super rare foil pictures, ultra rare foil picture and gold words, full art foil, which are new ones, and then ghost rare, they disappear when you tilt them. So you can't even see the picture when you tilt the card? That's interesting. So Rio and Sweego says, part of the reason why certain boxes are expensive is because of the hits, but also there's a large amount of them kept sealed as investments, so the availability is lower at higher prices. What's up, Game Boy? How you doing? Good morning. Starshine Radiant says, no, DSP, don't cut me off. I need you. Don't take a day off. Yes. James, here's the thing. He said,
thank you, LARPer.
TMNT Magic set with hands praying. I'm not opposed to doing something like that. I've looked into the TMNT box. It's not expensive. It's just a little over $100, and that's actually a good price for cards, considering some Pokemon sets go for $300-400. The One Piece go for $300, okay? But the Magic cards take so long to open. There's 15 cards in a pack. You've got token cards. There's an insane amount of duplicates, okay? Because of that, it takes so long. I end up staying ultra late every time I open Magic. Both times that I did Magic cards, we ended up having streams that just went out of control. So I'm not opposed to going back to Magic again at some point. I would consider it, but I want to give it a break after having...
One would think, since you had so many cards to open, packs to open, excuse me, that you presumably got a lot of money. Now, hear me out. Maybe when these folks are giving you $200, $300, $400, $500, maybe, I don't know, stay for another half an hour and open some cards, seeing as how they were so generous to you? Maybe?
Done both Marvel and Final Fantasy. And by the way, what a weird experience. The Marvel box, okay? I opened the Marvel box, and I actually made money on the box. Huh? Yeah, with the hits that I got in the Marvel box of Magic cards, combined with the overall value of each card in the box, because I actually put them in a binder and I priced them, I made money. I think I spent like $130 or $140 on the box, and it was worth over $160 in value. So now it's like not a big profit, but that's crazy because that never happens. I want you to make it abundantly clear. When you buy these boxes, you don't make any money. Even the One Piece box yesterday, we have the $75 book, the $25 Borsalino, the $5 other hit, and the value of the cards. Overall, the box will probably be like 150, 200 bucks. I spent $300 on it.
Also correct, Zanzibar, and a beautiful point. He does, in fact, make his own schedule.
You don't make money on these cards. You just don't. Unless you get the giant hit, you never make money on these boxes of cards. You lose money, okay? So, in regards to Magic, I made money on the Marvel box. I lost massive money on the Final Fantasy box. The only real hit I got in Final Fantasy was the $21 Cloud. There was a few $5, $7 cards, and everything else was pennies. So actually, the Final Fantasy box was worth less than Marvel, and I paid $200 for it. So, yeah, so with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles...
Let's also not forget he's charging $50 a pack. So he's lost nothing. He's lost nothing. He bought a $200 box of cards with like 20 packs and charged $50 a pack. So he's lost nothing.
Turtles, considering that the box is cheap, the box is only like 100 and change, maybe I'll make money on it again. Depends on what you get, what hits you get, right? We'd have to see.
I love how we avoid all of that in this conversation. Oh, this box was $400. Yeah, and it also had 20 packs in it, and you charge $50 a pack. So that $100 box of whatever the fuck they're called, that you charge like $100 for a pack, you make your money back in one pack, and there's 6 in that little box. So, come on, man.
I'll consider it, but I'll tell you right now, I don't want to do it immediately. I want to...
You're making $1,000 off of those $200, $300, $400 card boxes, and you're making $600 off the little $100 mini pack.
Wait, maybe we will eventually do that box, but I don't want to do it right now because we just did 2 boxes of Magic and they were very frustrating. Okay. Starshine Radiance gifted a membership. Thank you for the gifted membership, Starshine Radiance. That's our first membership of the day. So, with that, okay, now that we've talked about all of that, FYI, I already owe you guys a pack. Just glitched animation, look at that. I already owe you guys a pack. And you might say, well, what do you mean? We actually earned an extra pack of cards opening last night on the late stream of Final Fantasy VI, and I didn't have any cards to open. So I already owe you a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, no. I know. Big ups, Eric. How you doing?
So, let's get support rallying for Marvel Tokon today.
There we go. I knew we'd get another bag. Getting a little nervous for you folks that voted 10. It was over half the poll.
Let's hit our milestones of 100, 150, 200, and we'll add on more packs to the one that already I owe you to unpack, right? Let's get some support. Like $50 contribution is a guaranteed pack of cards. Let's go. Let's get $50, whether it's a tip, a super chat, whatever, right? $100 contribution, that'll get us multiple packs of cards and a pack of Prismatic Evolutions. Let's go.
Do we go to 3 bags off that? That was a long-ass bag. I feel like we go to 3 bags off that. What do we think?
Let's get that, right? Let's go. Let's get some new stuff. Let's get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cracked open. Let's get Prismatic Evolutions. Let's make this a well-supported stream for the premiere of Marvel Tokon. Let's get hype for fighting games and for Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time, right?
Yeah, I'm going to 3 bags off that. I'm going to 3.
Okay. Well, this meme...
That was like way too obnoxious and long.
person is doing kicks right now. Thank you for the kicks. I'm not going to say your name because it's stupid, but I'm just going to say your name is...
It's soul-made gone for the audio-style listeners.
SMG, and you just did 3 100 kicks.
That should count as multiple bags. I'm glad you guys come with me on that. It's kind of like the longer he goes, I just keep adding another one.
That's $3.
All you have to do is say, let's get some support for the stream. And you can just cap it right there, if you have to ask.
So thanks for that. Okay, so now let's recap this insane week, shall we?
Yes, again, also remember, every time he asks today for support for, what is it, Tokon, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything, remember he made 2K, 2,500 on Tuesday. Hey, thank you for the 8, I appreciate you. Phil, what is best in life? To beg for support, to get glazed by LARPers, and hear the seething of my detractors.
Wait. This week was wild and crazy, and I never expected it. Okay, so here's how it went. We started off the week back on Sunday, being that this was going to be a shorter week for me. Okay, I knew it was going to be a shorter week for me. We played some Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Now, the truth is, I like this game. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's like the summertime chill playthrough for me. However, it's just not doing that well, and what I mean by that is, when we play it, we don't get a lot of people. People are not watching the playthrough after the fact either. Like, the videos from Sunday don't even have 300 views on them. I'm serious. So, I think it's, sadly, you want to know the truth, I really believe that because Ubisoft lost their way so much in the last 13 years, people don't care for Assassin's Creed anymore, even the good ones.
Oh, are we quitting Assassin's Creed?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is literally top 3 Assassin's Creed games of all time. It's that good. But no one cares. Because Ubisoft already ruined the series so badly in the modern day with shitty games like Assassin's Creed Shadows that no one cares to remember the good ones or give a crap about them. All right? I really feel like they've done so poorly for themselves, running their own company off the edge of a cliff into the water, you know what I'm saying? That, sadly, it's just not really happening anymore. No one cares. Now, it did sell, but the reason it sold is because it came out when nothing else was out. But the moment that other games started coming out, no one talked about it anymore. So the thing is, I'm really enjoying Black Flag Resync, and we're actually doing this as a playthrough where I'm doing all the content. There's all this new content, unlocking new characters, and doing side takeovers of bases and stuff. It's fun. And I'm doing the hunts, I'm doing everything. And the people who are there for me when I play it are a very chill audience, and I'm really, really enjoying it.
But
I'm having a great time hanging out with people while we do this playthrough. I want to keep doing it. But I hope people will actually show up and engage and support with it, because it is right now doing poorly, to be fair. For now, I'm going to keep it in the rotation. We're going to see how it does next week. Next week will be more of a regular week for scheduling and everything.
Threatening to wage quit Assassin's Creed.
So hopefully, we'll see how it does next week. I want to play it and keep enjoying it. You know, at this point, we're 20 hours in. And I want to keep going, okay? Now, we only played it once this week, right? Then, we played Pokemon Brilliant Diamond as a night stream, all right? And it was the only time, again, this week that we played Pokemon, okay? And how did it go? Honestly, it went pretty good. The audience that we get for Pokemon is a sound one. They love Pokemon, and they usually support well. So the stream went well. The views on the playthrough, not good. Just being honest. The views on the playthrough are not doing good at all. Right now, one video has 360 views. The other has 250. Again, can't even get 300 views on a video within like 3-4 days. That's awful. You're right. Now, I think it's because
You harass everybody and tell them to come to your live stream to give you money. You don't encourage them to watch your videos. Also, what are they supposed to do? Show up to the live stream, watch you play the game, and then when you go offline, go to your videos? Why aren't you making separate videos that aren't shown on your live stream? I make videos on my channel, albeit not often, but when I do, I don't show my own fucking video on the live stream. I don't live stream and then private it and then break it up into videos. Why the fuck would people watch it? Huh? You're dumb. You're really dumb. Stop it.
in general, the audience is Pokemon'd out. People were liking Pokemon for a while, but we've now been playing Pokemon nonstop for almost a year. I'm not kidding. We've been playing Pokemon nonstop almost an entire freaking year. So I think that's what's happened is people are just tired of it now, right? Now, the streams do well. So again, for now, I'm going to keep this in the rotation. This is the only Pokemon we're doing right now. We don't play Pokemon Champions anymore. We stopped Pal World. We're not doing any other playthroughs. TCG is done. TCG Shop Sim, that is. So this is the only Pokemon content we really have. So I'm going to continue on with it for now. Hopefully it continues to do well on the streams. We are 32 hours in, and we're nearing the end. Like, people are saying, yeah, up next, you have the Elite Four, and then the end of the game, and then there's a little bit of a post-game. So likely we're going to be beating this game sooner rather than later. So that's coming up, and there will be more of that, next week on the...
Okay. Like, 30 hours on a Pokemon game? Jesus Christ.
late streams, okay? Then we had nonstop tech issues, okay? On Monday, basically, my PC kept turning itself off, and it was obvious there was a major issue. At this point, I think we can conclude it was the PSU, the power supply unit. How can we conclude that? Well, because I bought a new one that was a name brand and a good quality one that was 3 times more expensive than the one that was in there. And since we installed it together on Monday via cell phone streaming, and thank everyone who helped me with that, the PC has had 0 issues. Absolutely none. Even some of the other issues that I was having, for example, when I was playing certain games, the actual screen, not the screen, but the capture device was turning itself off and then coming back on in the middle of gameplay, right? That's actually not happening either. So not only is the PC not turned off, not only am I not having like power issues, and the capture device isn't turning off, it's obvious it was the power supply. So I'm happy we got the new one. Yeah, it sucks to have to waste. Basically, I lost the stream in half. I didn't play for half the stream on Monday, and then Monday night we didn't do a gameplay stream because I was installing this PSU. But people were here for it. People were excited and having a good time, and it was in general just great. And I really enjoyed, hanging out with you guys. And thank you to those who helped me with the tech stuff. As stressful as it was because I had an audience there to help me, it went really well. Okay. Also, I think it became apparent that I have the equipment to do this kind of stuff. I got a nice microphone that works, that syncs with my phone. My phone quality streaming is good, right? So, absolutely.
That microphone was ass, bro.
Excellent stuff. And, yeah, thank you for that help. So then we got back into it, okay? Overall this week, I only got to play 3 hours of Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2 is a playthrough that actually is consistently getting more views than the other games I'm playing, which is good. It's because it's a frustrating game. It's very challenging. And obviously, I rage when you die. People like to see that. They find it entertaining. It sucked that we only got to play 3 hours because basically all we got to do was Aldia's Keep and Dragon Airy. That was it. That's all we did all week because I didn't get to play it enough. Every time we went to play it, something was going on where I couldn't play it a lot. Okay, like the first day, tech issues. The next day, I owed you 39 packs of cards, so I ended up doing a 2-hour DSP pack rips video. So we just haven't had a chance to play it much. The good news is we're almost at the end of the game. However, I got to decide very soon, are we going to do the DLCs or not? And I'm still on the fence about this. Okay, reason I'm on the fence is I like the game and I would like to do the DLCs, but the streams are very hit or miss. Sometimes when I play Dark Souls 2, we get tons of support. And other times the stream is dead. We had a $60 Dark Souls 2 stream.
Who cares? Why are we doing like a recap? Are we getting a recap of the recap's recap? Good Lord. Grandpa, just give us our Werthers and tell us you don't have anything to talk about and just let us go on about our day. Sean, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. Imagine Asmongold or Moist having large portions of their streams just talking about view counts of previous videos and the sacred schedule. No, absolutely not.
Just a couple weeks ago. Why? I don't know. Then we'll have a stream that makes hundreds of dollars. Like, huh? So it's all over the place. It's bizarre. And I like the game and I want to keep playing it, but I need to know that people are going to be there for it, and they aren't always there. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we'll see what happens. Moving forward, we're going to play more next week. We're going to continue on. We're nearing the end of the game. Like I said, we're in now. We're past Dragon Area. We're the next part where you fight all the knights on the stairs. You fight the ancient dragon. There's some more optional stuff there. And then you basically go to the end of the game, right? So we're there. We're right there. We'll have to see how it goes. And I'll decide next week, depending on how the streams go, if we're going to do the DLCs or not. Okay? Outside of that...
Okay, man.
We did try a new game. It was called Beast of Reincarnation. Okay, we
Yeah, and it bombed and you quit. So move on.
played it on Tuesday. It's a game that was on Game Pass. That's why I played it. It's the new game from Game Freak, the makers of Pokemon, but it sure ain't Pokemon. Okay? First off, the initial reaction I had to the game, wow, these graphics are really good. The world looks nice. Why can't they do this with Pokemon? It's a great question. If they could actually make a game of that caliber and it looks good, then why can't they do that with Pokemon? Why does every Pokemon game look like shit and run like shit? The only conclusion I could come to is it's Nintendo. That's something, whether it's the hardware limitations or whatever it is, they could make good games, but they can't because they're too limited. That's sad when you really think about it. That's
Crash out incoming? Are these messages from the future? You guys know I love messages from the future. Is this real? Don't tease me. I don't appreciate it.
pretty sad because I want to see better games. I want to
I finished 4th at EVO in 1998. Thanks, Grandpa. Let's get you back to the nursing home. Cool story about the 1900s, Unc. It's time to go to bed.
see more modernized games.
Time for your creamed corn and your Matlock.
I don't want to see games that are stuck 2 console generations behind because Nintendo refuses to put out good hardware. And that seems to be the case, right?
Oh, Murder, She Wrote, you say. My mistake.
Outside of the graphics, the game plays decent. It's a pretty interesting combat engine. You got parries and dodges and combos, special attacks that you can do, special attacks that your companion Wolf can do. There's takedowns and finishers. Bosses are big. It reminds me, it's like a hybrid. It kind of reminds me of Nier Automata in its plot where it's like post-apocalyptic and the robots have been corrupted and they're attacking you. Then there's corrupted creatures to fight. The music seems nice. So far, I'm about 2 hours into this game, and I think it's fine. Like, I enjoyed it. The audience did not.
It's a little later, but you'll know when you get there. Real messages from the future. Thank you, guys.
Like, no exaggeration. The audience didn't like this at all.
Well, we'll sit through this boredom, but now we know we're getting something good.
First off, the views on the videos are terrible. The first part of this playthrough didn't even get 1,000 views. For a new game. To make this clear, all right, every game that I play gets 1,000.
I had never even heard about that game. However, in all fairness, I don't have my finger on the pulse of gaming.
Views part 1. Like, literally every game. Whether it's
Catlock.
an indie game, whether it's a mainstream game, whether it's an old game, a new game, any game I play will get 1,000 views. This has 800 views in 2 days. What's happened is the internet basically has dogpiled on this game, saying that it sucks. Now, I don't know because I haven't gotten too far in to the game, but I guess people are saying once you get in, you realize the game's incredibly repetitive. It's the same exact formula of open world exploration and combat. The enemies are recycled a zillion times. The bosses are actually recycled, and it gets boring after like 5 hours is what people are saying. I only played 2. All right? Now, here's the thing. If there is a consensus that you guys think this game is not good, and you don't want me to play it, then I'm probably not going to play it. It's a Game Pass game. You know, I didn't invest in it or anything. And if there's no one who cares about it, then I guess we're done after 2 parts. I think that's sad because I really barely tasted it. And I thought the first initial impression I had was, oh, this is decent. This might be something good. But
Why don't you peek in your shorts and find a pair and play the game a little bit more? Didn't you just get $2,000 the other day? Like, are you good, man? You said you're so successful, you can play whatever you want. But now you're like, oh, no one likes it, which is naturally code for no money. And then you're not going to play it anymore. So, like, what the fuck are we doing, guy?
I'm not going to keep playing it if no one cares. And that was the impression I got playing it. Everyone's coming to stream like, oh.
But you like it. Didn't you say you were going to play what you liked? Now no one likes it, so you're not going to play it. Like, sir, like, you can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. You just end up sounding like an asshole.
This is the game that sucks. This is the game that everyone says is shit. And I was like, huh? Like, I'm not getting that impression, you know? So, I don't know, man. You tell me. But as of now, unless there is desire for it, I'm probably not going to play it again. I don't see the point in playing a game again when people aren't asking me.
It's never enough. Oh, no, this dude's a fucking black hole.
For it and didn't really like it when I played it the first time. However, I don't like the idea that people are dogpiling on this game negatively just because the internet says so. That actually...
He's threatening to wage quit Final Fantasy VI. But some Dent paid for Final Fantasy VI. Didn't Iron Cuck, like, pay for Final Fantasy VI?
Annoys me because there's been tons of times over the years where the internet says one thing, I play
It's talking like he is an asshole. Very true.
A game and I end up actually really enjoying it, and then others see it from my perspective and are like, oh, we're actually glad that we saw that Phil gave this game a chance, because otherwise no one would have known it actually was good. While everyone on the internet wanted to dogpile on it unfairly, the game actually was sound, you know? But I'm not going to play it if no one wants it, okay? Nothing here says it also could be groupthink mentality, because early reviewers say a game is good or bad, and the community as a whole piles on it and agrees with those early reviews like GoldenEye. I don't know. You guys tell me, but I don't I just don't think it makes sense to play it again unless people want it, and it seems like you guys hated it the first time I played it. I liked it. I'm making this abundantly clear that recently, there's been games I like, and you don't. Pal World, I like. I would keep playing Pal World, but you didn't like it. You hated it. You told me it sucked. I stopped playing it.
2100 Iron Cuck went on Kiwi Farms and bragged. I mean, whatever helps him out in his life, man. Clearly, he's somebody who has, like, severe emotional problems. So, you know, whatever makes him feel better, I guess.
And then we hung out for an hour, and you guys supported the living shit out of my stream just hanging out with me. Okay? So just because I like something doesn't mean it translates into entertaining content for you. That's that. All right? So if you got...
Well, nothing you do translates into entertaining content. That's why people have to filter it through other folks and then watch it with the help of somebody.
guys didn't like it, forget it. And it sucks because, again, only 2 hours I don't think is even a fair amount of gameplay to make that kind of judgment. But my time is spent better elsewhere, especially when I've got other playthroughs like Assassin's Creed, Dark Souls 2, and Pokemon, all which we're a good chunk into and we could finish soon. I think that I should focus on those rather than playing a game that no one's really wanting or asking for. Does that make sense? Okay. Give me 1 second, because Jasper Kitty had jumped into my window earlier. He moved the curtains, and now there's light coming through. It's bothering me. I just want to close the curtains completely, and then we'll continue. Give me a second.
Even though it was probably like that before I came in and sat down, but...
Today, let's get that on the leaderboard.
I don't want to miss a bag, so we're only going to move
And
like
that
a
gets to
little bit
24
at a time.
support. Remember, our milestones are at 100, 150, 200, 250, etc. Or if someone does a $50 contribution, that's a pack. If someone does a $100
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling. Or a bag.
contribution, that's a pack and a bonus pack. So let's go. How am I doing in the heat wave? It's hot. It's very hot outside right now. The problem right now
Okay, that was a quick bag, so we're just going to go to 4 off of that one.
is not only is it hot, but we have wildfires going on over in Spokane, and that smoke is here. It's bad. So right now, my office is at 70% air quality. All the ratings are saying literally, don't go outside, don't do outdoor work. Air quality is completely unhealthy. Stay indoors. I'm not even
Yeah, man, they had that shit in the Midwest like a couple weeks ago. Like, sky was like fucking orange and like, you know, no one was breathing good and shit. It happens, man.
kidding. It's actually saying the air quality today is even worse than it was yesterday. Oh my lord.
I think it's supposed to be bad out there till like Friday.
So outside, the air, you can just see it in the air, it's all hazy orange. Really bad. Like, obviously, that's not good. And the problem is you need to have air conditioning blasting because it's so hot outside. It's like 85, 90 degrees outside. So that means you're constantly blowing the dirty air into your house. So I have my air purifier on maximum, and it's still at 70% air quality here in the office. Like, oh, man. I've noticed...
Maybe that's just because your house is like rank. Maybe that's why.
My throat has been all gunked up and nasty the last day or two. It's like, yeah, because the air is so bad, it's affecting me. It's affecting my sinuses. It's affecting everything. So, yeah, it sucks. What can I say? It's not good right here, okay? All right, so thank you, Jessica, for the super chat. So, continuing on, all right, the only other major game that we played this week
Outdoor work. And don't worry, Phil, you're clear.
was Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII, what am I talking about? Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, okay? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, here we go. Here comes, what is it? Here comes Dark Ethan with $100. Look at that.
It's doing great. Oh, wow. Dark Ethan with the briefcase of affluence. $100 Canadian super chat, and he says, this is for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs. Thank you. So that is the equivalent of $71.36. Boom. Thank you, Dark Ethan. You get right
Boy, Iron Cuck is really wailing
up
out.
there on the leaderboard. So immediately, that's a pack, because that was a $50 contribution. That's a bonus pack, okay?
That sucks. It might hinder the bags. Damn.
So 71.36 plus 24 would be 95. We are $5 away from a third pack of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, just like that.
Oh, no, that's totally a bag. All right, we're good.
And no, that doesn't. It has to be $100 American. Someone just said, well, is that a premium pack? Well, it has to be $100 American to count for the premium Pokemon Prismatic Evolutions pack, because it's only $71 American. So just like that, thank you so much, Dark Ethan.
Wow, imagine getting shit on like that. Actually, your money, like, isn't good enough, so no.
Boom, we're $5 away from a third pack. We're going to do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Rips at the end of this stream. We're going to get to see them for the first time. Very nice, right?
That's another bag.
All right, so, what was I saying? Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. This week we played 4 more hours of it, okay? I love it. I'm having an amazing time with this game, right? Not only is it the classic gameplay with some tweaks like making Cyan much better because you don't have to wait for his moves to charge up to use them, but the soundtrack being redone is amazing. And some of the gameplay improvements like the quick save ability so you can save anywhere you want and resume, a godsend. Also, the opera actually had lyrics and singing, which is something that I think everyone always wanted. They redid the lyrics so they rhyme. It was really cool. And I think that as we get further into this game, we're just going to love it more because the game has a lot to love. You know, we're currently just in the first third of the game. The game is lengthy and has a lot of content. And I'm very excited to share all of this with you. You know, yeah, I played the game before, but this is a modernized version with many improvements that make it more viable. The widescreen, better graphics and everything is really excellent. So, yes, I'm having an absolute great time. and I hope that you guys are too. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for everything. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out and supporting
Except give me some more.
the Final Fantasy streams. The Final Fantasy 6 streams have done superb. Every single Final Fantasy 6 stream I've done has been incredibly well supported. And again, it's my favorite RPG of all time, and to know that my audience has bought into the playthrough, allowing me to play it at length, means a lot to me. Thank you so much, because yeah, now I can say, hey, people are going to be here for this. We're going to have a wild, fun ride over the course of August, enjoying my favorite RPG. So thank you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. Okay, so exactly. Nothing here said who would have guessed Final Fantasy 6 would be your most successful playthrough of the summer. It's weird around
The Dent who paid for it.
here, to be honest. Like, things I think will work don't, and then things that I think would never work or are going to be tough actually end up being big hits. The thing is, as we get into the fall, and we get into all the new releases of fall, it's going to be kind of business as usual. Everyone's going to want to see every new release. I'm going to have to juggle between a whole bunch of new games and everything. Right now, the summertime, you never really know what to do during summer. It's always been like this, for the record. You know, I always end up doing like summer downtime projects and marathons and things like that, because without many new releases, you end up kind of just trying to figure out what you do as a backup. And in this case, Final Fantasy VI, you know, something I wanted to play again for years, and now that the Pixel Remaster version is out and it's really good, it's working out well.
Pick up, Semi-Fiend. I'm doing good, honey. Hope you are too.
Thank you guys for that. So, here's the deal. It looks like Beast of Reincarnation is done. And it sucks. Like I said, I wanted to give it an honest try, but if no one wants it, I'm not going to spend time on it. I want to play stuff you guys want. You know what I'm saying? So, next week, we'll continue with Assassin's Creed. We'll continue with Dark Souls 2. I hope people will show up for them and support them, because we're good chunks into them, and obviously I want to finish. If Dark Souls 2 gets good support, we'll do the DLCs. If not, we'll probably just finish the base game, and that's it for Dark Souls 2. Which honestly would suck, because the DLCs are outstanding. But what are you going to do? Not going to force it down your throat, okay? In regards to Pokemon, we're almost done with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We're
But what I will do is, like, force all this, like, trading card shit down your throat. So, come on, guys. $5 more.
very close to the end. I feel like we'll do a couple, 2-3 more streams. It'll be the end of it. And then we'll probably give Pokemon a rest for a bit. Since we played so much of it, we'll put it on the shelf for now. All right. Then we're going to continue with Final Fantasy VI. Duh, why wouldn't we? And now we have Marvel Tokon. And I hope Marvel Tokon is good, and I hope you guys like it, and it ends up something for the rotation for variety. Obviously, if this ends up being something you guys like, it'll be Friday Night Fights, but we'll also try to do other streams during the weeks too. The thing is, I'm not going to play Marvel Tokon full time. I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm not going to say, oh, we're playing a new fighting game, let's just play it every day. There's not enough interest in my content for fighting games to play a fighting game every day. So, just for the record, I'm probably never going to play it competitively, if that makes sense. It's going to be a game that I play casually and try to enjoy and try to learn, but it's not something that I'm going to be sinking incredible amounts of time into to become a competitive player at. There are already going to be people who are try-harding the shit out of this game, and they're probably going to one-hit kill me. It's like, I don't care. I just want to casually enjoy it. I want to explore the characters, do some combos, have some fun. You know what I mean? Explore the offline and online content, and every once in a while play it. But you know the tryhards will always be there to act like it's the most important thing in the world, try to spoil your fun. That's how they are. Oh, you dare step online to play? Watch this unstoppable strategy where I lock you down with attacks and assists and attacks and assists and attacks and assists. All one hit, 100% combo. Wow, what a great experience playing Marvel Tokon, right? And that's how they play. Like, great. By the way, today's launch day. I just want to make this clear too. It's launch day, but people will already be playing like that. Now, it didn't used to be like this in fighting games. There used to be what was called the era of discovery.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, boy.
It would be about a 2 to 6 month period where when a fighting game came out, no one knew how to play it, so everyone had opportunity to enjoy it. You would play it however you wanted, use any character, try different strategies, and yeah, there'd be some people who found abusive stuff right away, but for the most part, you'd have a time period where no one was very good, and everyone could just learn at a slower pace and enjoy exploring the game. That doesn't exist anymore because idiots already posted the entirety of the meta on the internet. As of right now, people have already made in-depth tutorials and strategies on how to dominate in Marvel Tokon because they want fucking clickbait views. It's pathetic, it's sad, and it ruins fighting games, and it actually has ruined competitive fighting games because you can't just enjoy them anymore. I would love to play Marvel Tokon today at some kind of a fun level, but if I go online, immediately you'll see people who are just one-hit killing you. Like, what the fuck is going on? How are you playing it like this already? It just came out today. So, pretty lame, and that's what's happened with the fighting game community. I don't support that at all. I think it's insanely fucking stupid, and it just takes the fun out of it, but that's what they've done with it, right? They're all about competing to see who can get the day one views and be the person who gets all the attention. Well, good for you, you've ruined fighting games. Like, there's no fun anymore because everyone already plays at a tournament level day one.
Correct. Thank you for the 2. Back in my day segment. Oh, we just got one. Pick up some pulling Pact Pants. It's one of my favorite new Begamon cards from Series 2. There's a bunch we haven't seen yet. We've seen Pact Pants, but one of my favorites.
So we'll see how it goes. If Marvel Tokon's good, we'll keep it in the rotation. If not, there is more stuff coming out later this month for the record. There is, just so you know, let's take a look. Gears of War E-Days beta is next week. Not this week, but next week. It's an open beta, and I would like to try it. So we will try the open beta. I think it starts around the 10th. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see when I come back from break when it starts, and I'm going to try to at least get one stream in of that when it starts. Then at the very end of the month, there's the new Metal Gear Solid Collection where we're going to try to play Metal Gear Solid 4 again. And there's also a new game, Resonance of Plague Legacy, that's supposed to be the next game from Plague Tale, but it's not Plague Tale because there's no rats. Doesn't seem to make much sense, does it? We may or may not play that. In September, we got Blood of the Dawnwalker, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Halloween, Wolverine, Control Resident, Silent Hill Townfall.
I am all over that Halloween shit when that happens.
Valor Mortis,
I am so excited.
and more. So September's going to be insane. So the point of August is to try to finish up all these playthroughs I'm doing. Let's finish Assassin's Creed. Let's do Dark Souls 2. Let's finish Pokemon. Let's finish Final Fantasy 6. Let's play a lot of Marvel Tokon. Let's enjoy all of these games so that by the time that we get to the end of August, early September, we can clear the schedule for all the new releases coming out. Okay? That's the idea anyway.
Oh boy. Are we done? Is Grandpa out of breath here?
Stating so many people are being affected by the wildfires. If you're having a direct negative effect financially, health-wise, contact them and they're going to help you. So just so everyone knows, if you live in Washington and these wildfires have affected you, if your house burned down, if your animals are missing, if you're getting sick because you can't breathe, you can contact the state of Washington and they're going to give you resources to help you, apparently. That's how bad it is. It's a state of emergency in the whole state. Terrible. Can you imagine that? Like you live in Spokane, Washington, and you've lived there your whole life, no problem, and some idiot fucking started a fire and your house burns down? The guy, by the way, they caught him. The guy who did it is just some malicious idiot. He just decided to set a fire. And he started this wildfire that now has grown and is destroying our state. And so many people have lost their homes and have been injured or, are being hurt by this. So they did get the guy, thankfully. But I mean, don't you think that's a little frail and fragile? Like, what kind of a place do we live in where anyone could just set a fire and now everyone's affected? Like, what is going on?
He won't play it because of trolls. I got Texas Chainsaw. I was so excited. And boy, I was disappointed. I think I played the Texas Chainsaw. I was hoping for a campaign. I was hoping for the story and everything to be a little bit more expanded. And I was hoping that along with like the multiplayer, like online stuff, that we would get a campaign too, where you could play like as the victims, as Leatherface, and get all this stuff. And it was just, I don't know. I didn't care for it at all. And now I don't know, like 2 or 3 months later, like you couldn't even play the shit anymore.
Maybe I'm just cynical, but I don't really trust people anymore.
Friday the 13th was good. But the Texas Chainsaw, didn't care for that at all.
Because people just do fucked up things for no reason. I know, because I'm on the internet all day and I see it. So what's to stop someone from just doing messed up stuff, right? Like, remember that time a couple years ago? My internet went out for like a day, and come to find out, someone climbed the fucking pole and snipped the internet lines. For no reason. They just felt like doing it. So how do we not have any protections against malicious people doing fucked up things like that? You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, No Cap, thanks for $2. Says DSP believes in the heart of the cards. Thank you so much, No Cap, for $2. And then we had the negative meme person who gifted a sub on Kick. That's our first sub of the day. And with that, we have now hit another milestone, and we'll be opening 3 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards on this
Are you going to beg for more? Come on, I got to get to at least 10.
stream. And then that same person actually gave another 100 kicks.
Going to beg for
So we're up
more?
to 104. That's some good early momentum, everybody. Thank you for the early support. If you like the content today of Marvel Tokon, please support the stream.
There it is.
You want to see me unpack Yu-Gi-Oh cards for the first time, please support the stream. All right? Let's get more milestones. Let's get to 150, 200, 250. All right, let's get tons of packs. Let's also get a Prismatic Evolutions pack for that milestone of 250. Let's go.
Could we go to 8 off of that? If you think we should go to 8 begs off of that, type 8 in the chat. I'll leave it at 7. If I get like 20 people that say we should go to 8, we'll go to 8. I don't even know how many people I have in here right now. Kino destroyed him last night. DS Pikachu grabbed the clip. I think it was from last night. It was great.
Have I considered getting the Digimon Switch game? No. Again, you're right. I know nothing about Digimon. No one's really ever asked me to play. Oh, wait a minute. Digimon. For some reason, I was thinking Yu-Gi-Oh. So the Digimon game you're talking about, are you talking about the one that we tried the demo of? Is it Digimon Story Mode or something like that? Yeah. Because we tried it and it seemed all right, but at the time we were playing Pokemon. I was like, well, we're not going to play Digimon now. Jen Cook, thanks for 500 kicks. He says, people don't give you enough credit. I feel like people like Asmon take you for granted after everything you did for the streaming content industry. I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care. Thanks for 500 kicks. I don't give a shit.
Thank you, LARPer. Oh, is this it? Is this the crash out? Oh, somebody said crash out. Is this the one?
Has it not become apparent yet that I don't give a shit what people think about me? Haven't we figured this out? That I don't care what Asmon Gold says. I don't care what fucking Moist Critical says. I don't care what all my detractors say. I don't care what a fucking documentarian says. I don't care what anyone says. They can all lick my ass. I've been here before them. I'll be here after them. I'm me. Everyone, for some reason, hyper-focuses on me, fixates on me, and creates a fucking weirdo surrounding hurricane around me. Fuck them all. I do what I want, and people will like it. Tough shit. Why do I care? Like, literally what they say and do doesn't
Ooh, that touched a nerve bad. I don't know why that touched a nerve so bad, but
affect me. Right? It doesn't. I'm still here. I'm still successful, so fuck off. Right? Why would you let what
by the way, please get me up to $150 today.
other people say about you bother you? Honestly, why? If you're doing good for yourself, if you got an audience, you got people who support you and they like you, why do you give a shit about the peanut gallery over here, this fucking guy over here? I don't give a fuck about any of them. What do I care about those idiots for? Don't. Let them all yap, 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 yap. Fuck them.
44-year-old man, by the way.
Let's see here. No, man.
44-year-old
I know
man.
he says, Asmon likes DSP, don't fall for troll bait. I know he does because he keeps watching me and he always laughs. I mean, yes, he reacts. Oh my god, I can't believe he said or did that. But he likes it. He gets it. He likes it. He's entertained by it. He knows there's no harm here. I'm just a dude fucking around on the internet. You know what I mean? He's not coming after me trying to cancel me and say I'm doing heinous things because I'm not. He knows that.
Dude, Asmon Gold thinks you're a fucking loser, man.
Give a shit. Well, I do what I want. Reason. I mean, people don't give you enough credit. I feel like people like Asmon take you for granted after everything you did for the streaming content industry.
I want to hear this whole thing again.
Jen Cook, thanks for 500 kicks. He says, people don't give you enough credit. I feel like people like Asmon take you for granted after everything you did for the streaming content industry. I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care. Thanks for 500 kicks. I don't give a shit. Has it not become apparent yet that I don't give a shit what people think about me? Haven't we figured this out? I don't care what Asmon Gold says. I don't care what fucking Moist Critical says. I don't.
Maybe you should care about what they say. They're multimillionaires. Just saying.
Care what all my detractors say. I don't care what a fucking documentarian says. I don't care what anyone says. They can all lick my ass. I've been here before.
44 years old. Imagine being married to this. Imagine this being your partner. Where the hell is this man looking right now? Who's over there? Who's over there?
For them, I'll be here after them. I'm me. Everyone, for some reason, hyper-focuses on me, fixates on me, and creates a fucking weirdo surrounding hurricane around me. Fuck them all. I do what I want, and people will like it. Tough shit. Why do I care? Like, literally what they say and do doesn't affect me. Right? It doesn't. I'm still here. I'm still successful, so fuck off. Right? Why would you let what other people say about you bother you? Honestly, why? If you're doing good for yourself, if you got an audience, you got people who support you and they like you, why do you give a shit about the peanut gallery over here, this fucking guy over here? I don't give a fuck about any of them. What do I care about those idiots for? Don't. Let them all yap, 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 yap. Fuck them.
He really cares. Like, that hit, like I say, that struck a nerve.
Likes DSP, don't fall for troll bait. I know he does because he keeps watching. There's no harm here. I'm just a dude fucking around on the internet. You know? Sylvania says, I used to live in Spokane. It's fire season every year due to how dry it is, but at least one person every year starts fires either negligently or intentionally. It's fucked up. Ellipsian says, can we play Lost Odyssey next? Because it's coming to PC later this year. If it comes to PC, I'm playing it. I'm telling you this right now. All right, ready, everybody? I'm putting my foot down right now. If Lost Odyssey does come to PC, which I hope it does, I'm playing it. I've always wanted to do a Lost Odyssey playthrough with all of you. It seems like people are starting to open their eyes to the fact that these RPGs that I've played over the years are really good. I've never played Lost Odyssey for you guys. I've only played it once ever. It was my personal playthrough before I was a YouTuber. The game is amazingly good. It's very different.
Angry Monkey, I appreciate the 2. Big ups on pulling the non-goal chase card from the Series 2 Begamon card set. Big ups. Alcohol psychosis, the real reason why he's crashing. It's just like, it's like shit hits a nerve, man. Like,
Difficult. But it's actually...
and he just like fucking like tweaks and freaks out and just starts going.
very good. It's on par with Expedition 33 when it comes to levels of like gameplay and difficulty, but actually it's harder than Expedition 33 in my opinion. So I'm excited for it, and I hope that it will come to PC so we can play it. I really hope it does. We'll have to see. Inspired you to make gameplay content? Yeah, so when I was playing Lost Odyssey, I'd beaten the game, but there was post-game optional content. There was a particular super boss, okay? And I was trying to figure out how to beat it, and I was having a lot of difficulty. So I went online, and at that point, I was looking on YouTube for people who were doing, like, playthroughs or tutorials for this fight. I found someone who was doing it. Zero commentary. All it was their raw gameplay of the game. So I'm trying to understand what they're doing, but there's no explanation. Nothing in the text, nothing, no voice. And I'm like, dude, if this person would just play the game and talk over it and say what their strategy is and say what they're thinking, what they're doing, this would be a great video. But this video sucks because, you know, it doesn't freaking have the commentary to explain it. So that's when I said, hey, maybe I should just do gameplay videos and do commentary of them. And that's literally when I pulled out my digital camera and started recording for myself. Thank you to SMG for another 100 kicks. Someone attempted to tip me $2, but the tip was frozen. So whoever tipped me $2, I'm sorry, I can't count it. For whatever reason, PayPal froze your tip. They might think you're a terrorist. So I wonder what you put in the wording of the tip. But I can't get it. Sorry. King Crimson says you have to play episode mode in Marvel Tokon if you want to unlock the final boss as a playable character. Okay. So episode mode is required to unlock content. Sounds like a plan.
Some of the best channels are just like gameplay with no commentary. There's a channel I like. It's called like Survival Horror Network or something like that. And it's just long form, unedited, no commentating. Like it's just the games. Look at this face. Jesus Christ, sir. Are you all right? I fucking
Do I ever miss the experience of going to a game store on a release day to purchase a new game? Because it seems like a bygone era. Yet for me, being one of the early YouTubers doing gaming, it was like a ritual. So here was my ritual. You get up early in the morning. You drive to a place where you can get breakfast. Usually it was like McDonald's or something like that. Okay. You get, or it was for at that point.
You could have made your own breakfast. You could have been an adult, made your own food.
Sometimes I would go to my local place called Duchess, and they would have breakfast sandwiches where you get like a Western omelet and cheese on a poppy seed bun. Or McDonald's, you would get like a bacon, egg, and cheese, steak, egg, and cheese on a bagel. Okay. With orange juice. So I would eat that first. Then I would go to GameStop, and GameStop wouldn't open until like 10:30 in the morning. So that's why I'd always get breakfast first. Then you're first in line. You go in there. Hey, I got my reserves. Here you go. Boom. I'd usually be buying more than one game. Sometimes I'd be trading in because I just beat a bunch of games. And back then, if you traded in 2-3 games at a time, you got a bonus trade-in credit. If you traded it in and put it towards the next purchase, you get another bonus. So there were times when I would go and buy 2 or 3 actual games, play them in a week, trade them in next week, and get at least half my money back. Like you get $30, $40 back for the $60 game because you traded it in bulk, and also you traded it in so fast and put it immediately towards another game. You get all these awesome bonuses, right? Sometimes I would also, get the strategy guide or the collector's edition, and that was cool. All right.
I have to question if he can make his own food. If you watch Poorly Cooking with the King, and I'm sure you probably already have, if you've watched the Poorly Cooking with the King episodes, you'll know that he cannot, in fact, make his own food. And how he hasn't killed himself from food poisoning is nothing short of a small miracle.
So I would pay, get all these games physically, drive home. First things first, release day unboxing. So set it up on my countertop. Remember I had the countertop? That was like a bar countertop on my between my kitchen and my living room. So immediately I clear out the space, get the camera set up, get the boxes there, film release day unboxing, checking out the boxes, reading the boxes, what they said, opening the game, seeing what the packaging was, what content was in there. Was it just the instructions? Was there something else in there? Sometimes there'd be codes, sometimes there'd be extra stuff. Collector's editions unboxings were also special because you had all these extra stuff to look at. Excuse me. And it was super fun. Then I would upload that video. So that video would probably be live between 11 and noon. And then I would start playing the game. But that video would get everyone hyped because keep in mind, no one had footage of games early back then. There was no early playthroughs. No one had a game to stream 2 weeks early. It wasn't an industry practice to give games to special butt-kissing streamers early so that they could basically get free promotion for their games. That didn't happen. Instead, if you went and bought the game on release day morning and you played it, you were the first person to get the footage out. And I loved it because, look, here's a hype video of me unboxing the game. I just got home with it. People would get hyped. The video would get 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 views within the first few hours because people were so hyped to see the game. Then within a few hours, I'd start uploading the gameplay because I started playing it. And people loved that. Oh my God, day one, launch day gameplay. And they get super hyped for that. So not only would the video of the unboxing do well, then the initial gameplay got hyped. People would be so excited for that. It was just a different era. That whole era was taken away and cheated when these game developers / publishers decided we're just going to give copies of our games out to big influencers who aren't real gamers. They just kiss every game's butt and say that they're all good. And then they spoil the whole fucking game a month early. What a stupid practice. They don't understand how badly they shot themselves in the foot and how they killed day one hype for their games by spoiling their game. They're just dumb fucks. So yeah, it was actually a really awesome thing back then. Do I remember?
You know, if you have any self-control, you can actually stay off the internet and not be spoiled. You don't have to click on the video if you don't want to watch it.
It's about those days? No, I don't. That's a bygone era. I'm living a completely different life today than the life I lived back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm happily married.
So is everybody else, man. That was 20 some years ago.
Man, I like having a schedule. I like having these streams with you guys. I love podcasting. I love all of this. My life is great. I don't miss those days of being a bachelor and going out early to get breakfast and unbox the game and shit. But man, it was a fun time. It's cool that I was part of that formative.
He misses the fuck out of that. Just so you know, he misses the fuck out of that.
Part of content creation. I can talk about it now.
Waking up, being by himself, nobody bothering him, making a bunch of money, getting his McDonald's and his Burger King every day, drinking, getting fucked up all the time. He misses it bad.
From experience.
Nobody would reminisce this fucking much if they didn't miss it. So, I'm just saying. Galactic big ups.
But do I miss it? No. Frederick CM did a $20 super sticker. Thank you to Frederick for $20. That is very,
There you go. That'll help you get towards the goal. I mean, milestone.
very generous of you. That gets us up to $130 of support. Thank you so much. And then I got another 500 kicks from Jen Cook. He says, I remember I'm an old head from YouTube and Machinima days. I rediscovered you because my nephew watches a stream called Keto Something. Oh, I'm sure you have no idea what the name of the stream is. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, LARPer.
Well, thanks for 500 kicks. They're called the Keno Mentally Ill Patients, Mouth Drooling, Autistic Retards. That's the name of the stream, I think. I think that's what it's called.
Ooh.
Or something to that effect.
I think on your streams where all the retards hang out, man.
See, you guys are just telling me about this right now, so explain to me what's going on. People are telling me that the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, the new one coming out, is going to be paywalled behind a Netflix subscription. Is that true? They're not going to put the trailer out publicly? You have to be a Netflix subscriber to see the trailer for GTA 6? Do they not realize it will be pirated immediately and put all over the internet? Like, what is that about? That doesn't make any sense.
Are we out of things to talk about?
Here's the thing. Here's how dumb this is. Who would subscribe to Netflix? Right? In order to see that early. That doesn't even make sense. So that's completely stupid, right? What? Why would you pay? I'm going to subscribe to Netflix to see the trailer 6 hours early. What? Are you that? Who would be that dumb?
A lot of people already have Netflix, and therefore they wouldn't, some people might be able to get, like, I don't know, maybe like a free week trial, get their trial, watch it, cancel without their card getting charged, something like that, maybe. But I think for the most part, everybody already has Netflix, or most people do. Oh, this music is awful.
Getting upset about if it's going to go online. By the way, when is this trailer coming out? Because obviously you guys are going to want me to react to it, right? When is this coming out, actually?
Shouldn't you know? Isn't this like your job, man? Like what's undoubtedly
August 27th? Okay.
like what's like going to be like the biggest game of the year? Like you don't know?
Let me make a note. That's the same day as 2 new releases. That's the same day as the Metal Gear Collection and that Plague Tale Resonance thing. So GTA 6 trailer drop August 27th. Okay. Because I know you guys are going to want me to react to that, so let me just get that noted.
Anyone who doesn't have Netflix has someone who lends them Netflix, pretty much.
There's no way. It took too long to come out. Just like the next Elder Scrolls will never live up to expectations. There'll be some people who are more realistic and with tempered expectations, and maybe they'll be happy. There's going to be some people who are going to be insanely unhappy, but there's absolutely no way that GTA 6 will be the best game ever. It will never happen.
Toxie, that would require him to actually do work and research. What, you can't find it on Twitter?
Hype alone and pre-order sales, it will be a massive success. But it won't. The game can never be as good as the hype. When the hype has been this built up this long, and this is the game in the industry, everyone will talk about, everyone will play. You know what I'm saying? There is no way the game can live up to the hype. But I think it'll still do well. It's just on pre-order sales alone, it will be profitable. Xbox is a red flag. Yeah, but isn't it produced by Sony? So that's probably why. They don't give a fuck about Xbox. They feel like, they're going to be in competition again. That's probably why they did that. This should actually be the real question. Is the actual game the hype, or is it going to be GTA Online? Because remember, GTA 5 when it came out was hyped for about a year, but then all of Rockstar's focus went to GTA Online, and they didn't even bother doing expansions or anything for GTA 5 ever. They just made GTA Online content. So the question is, it's going to come out, and obviously they're going to push the game for like a year, but will they just say fuck it and drop it, and then it's all GTA Online for the next decade again? Because I don't care about GTA Online. I'm just going to play the base game and then say, oh well, I guess there's no more GTA ever. It could be fun if you like messing around with people online, which is what a lot of these social network kind of virtual existence experiences are. Like, there are people who like to LARP. You know what I mean? Oh, look, I'm playing a
Oh, trust me, we know, and you should know that too.
guy in the game, and this is my character, and but I don't like those. Like, I don't care about that. I have a real life, so I don't care about having a virtual one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm busy with my real life. I don't have time to sink thousands and thousands of endless hours into a virtual existence. So that's also why I don't really play MMOs anymore or anything like that. I don't have time for it, But for some people, they love it. There's people who have entire communities and social networks based around having a virtual existence in a thing like GTA Online. I know that sounds weird, but they do. So, I mean, obviously it works because it's insanely profitable. It's the #1 revenue source for Rockstar. So obviously there's enough of a customer base there, right? GTA Online is ridden with cheaters who are using hack mods, spawning in items, and griefing players. But he's online, and we laughed at it once. It was like, why would I ever do this again? Yet people fell in love with the game and the heist and all of that. They just love that online social network shit. I don't know. Exactly. Here's the thing. So I played GTA 4 online, and I played Red Dead Redemption online as well, okay? Both of those were fun. They were sandboxes where you could use things like the physics and stuff to mess around and do funny things and mess around with your friends. Then when when GTA 5 Online came out, which then they changed to just GTA Online rather than GTA 5 Online, immediately I said, let's do it. Let's do Suicide Kings, which is what I had done in Red Dead Online. If you remember, in Red Dead Online, I teamed up with a bunch of people, and we tried to find hilarious ways to kill each other. Blow each other up with dynamite and fly off a cliff. In GTA Online, they had completely nerfed it. Couldn't do anything. Oh, look, we have 2 sports cars on the ends of an airstrip. Let's drive them at maximum speed into each other and see what happens, right? You would think they'd explode, you go through the windshields, ragdoll style. No, they drive, they just go like this, stop, and nothing happens. Okay, let's try to derail the train. Can't derail the train. Oh. Let's jump off a skyscraper. The moment you jump off the skyscraper, the game fades to black. Doesn't even show you have ragdoll or fall off the skyscraper. So you took all the fun stuff out of GTA Online. You can't do any fun stuff. No. Okay, well, I'm never going to play it then. Okay. Oh, by the way, Phil, now that you didn't play it, GTA Online is the most popular thing ever. Has made billions of dollars for Rockstar. What? Why are people so fucking boring? Why do people like shitty things? I mean, honest question. Why do people like bad things? Why do you like the most mundane, milquetoast, boring bullshit? Why do you find it entertaining and fun, and why do you sink millions of dollars into it? GTA, and, you do your thing, and I did. And then I come back 2-3 years later, everyone's like...
All your ideas for the sandbox were just, like, figuring out, like, either how to kill yourself or how to kill other people. Let's drive cars into a head-on collision. Let's jump off a skyscraper. Let's derail a train. That's what you wanted to do? Like, just how much, like, mayhem and chaos can you cause? Like, okay, that a little weird to me.
So everyone plays GTA Online and sinks millions of dollars in it. It's the best thing ever. What the fuck are you talking about? It's awful.
Because it's just an opinion, man.
But again, what I'm understanding is that it is an online social network, and if you team up with your friends or buddies and you're hanging out in a virtual
Yeah, if you had friends, you might not be so upset about all this.
social group, that's the idea. In the modern era, you're friends with people across the globe. You can't necessarily be there hanging out with them in person, so you play with them online, and GTA Online is that avenue to do that. I get it, okay? I get that. I don't understand why it made billions of dollars for Rockstar. I think it's kind of deranged, to be frank with you. The fact that a company that was making insanely good games said, we're not going to make them anymore because we're making so much money doing literally no work for a bunch of idiots who are addicted to this dumb thing we created. We're just going to print money, fuck games. And that's literally what happened. They said, we're just not going to make good games. But we already
I don't want to listen to this rant. We hear this all the time.
made enough of it. Why is there no new Elder Scrolls? Why is there new Fallout? But they keep pumping out expansion after expansion after expansion for their MMO counterparts.
All right, wrap it up,
New good
Grandpa.
you're the reason. Wasn't Red Dead Online really bad in Red Dead 2? Didn't they have crazy currency premium shit and everything? Yes, it came out bare bones. It barely had any activities to do, and they had all kinds of premium microtransactions in it. It was like several
Well, you like the microtransactions. We know that.
seasons of content before people felt like it was sufficient, and even then to this day people say it still sucks. It's nowhere near as good as GTA Online, and that is just a huge disappointment. No sense for me to do HDR. It's only out if you actively paid and pre-ordered the game, which I didn't. I'm going to play it on Game Pass. I believe the open beta is next week, so I'll be trying the open beta next week. I think it starts the 10th. I could be wrong. Oh, there was a new one? I didn't even know that there was a new trailer for Wolverine. Let's figure this out now, because I want to put it on the schedule, because I do want to play the open beta. Let's see. It'll be in about a week. We'll check it out in about a week then. It's a gameplay of Tokon. That's all I'm doing today. So I feel like let's get all discussion out of the way. Let's chill. Let's have a good time now so that we can focus on Tokon for the end of the
Let's chill and have a good time now because the rest of the stream is going to be ass.
day, or the rest of the day. Okay? Thank you for the early support. We're up to, what, 130? And 135. We're 15 bucks away from another milestone and getting 4 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that'll open. Remember, when we get to other milestones of 250, that's the premium pack. If we get a $50 contribution, that's an extra pack. If we get a $100 contribution, that's an extra pack of Yu-Gi-Oh and also Prismatic Evolutions. So let's get some support going, and then we'll jump into Tokon. I did not see the new Spider-Man movie, Yak Almighty. I do not go to the movies.
Shocking. I had no idea.
That is also true. Rewind That Live says, before the internet game shift complete, the downfall started when devs figured out they could drip feed incomplete games and then monetize them. Wolverine in that beta. Wolverine I tried to play, I was like, oh. And then I tried other characters, I liked them better. Well, people are saying you need to do it. I really remember the difference between them. I remember liking the Metro series in general. I remember the last one was an open world game, was it not? Like it was open world exploration. But it's been a long time since I played them, so I can't really recall. So I'm mostly a PC gamer. I used to be when I started on YouTube in 2008, I was a console gamer and I played almost exclusively on Xbox 360. Then I got a PS3, then I got a Wii, so I was doing all console. Then I bought a gaming PC and I used that.
That's interesting, Kaylee. How do I get an ass emoji without it being an actual ass? That might be funny. Or maybe only funny to me. I don't know. Yes, he's got Yu-Gi-Oh cards now.
I'd say probably between 2010 to 2012, 13, on and off for games that weren't on console. So like Witcher 2, I remember I played on there and games like that. So I kind of bounced between PC and console depending on what I was playing back then. Then I moved across the country in 2014. And when I moved across the country, I got another PC, fully console gamer. 2 years ago, I went to PC, things that aren't on there, so anything Nintendo I play on my Switch too. And every once in a while there's an exclusive that I need to play on a console, and I'll play that on my PS5 Pro. That's it. So for example, right now, I'm playing Marvel Tokon on PC, but later this year, GTA 5, I'll be versatile and mid-range. Versatile, fireball, anti-zoning, easy and effective high-low mix-up. Interesting. Play games at 120 hertz, I play at 120 hertz. So almost basically number one, it's not... I could do HDR, but from what I'm to under... likely would have a really washed-out experience. The colors would not look good. So I'd much rather have everyone have... frame rate, absolutely, I always go for the frame rate. From what I'm to understand, the game has a good amount of offline content. It's got a bunch of different modes to do. I always wanted to become a PC gamer. We talked about it, that I wanted a dual setup, but I couldn't afford it. Then someone donated that PC, and then I did the Kino Casino collab, and it's like those two things coincided with success. I started seeing increased view counts, increased support, increased popularity, increased positivity. And then based on that, I was able
had to make like $11 billion a month to buy a new computer? Come on, man.
to buy outdated dude. It all started, no exaggeration, with that PC. When someone donated that PC, it's just the positivity picked up, and things just get better and better from then on.
Cool, man.
Better here. All right. New cards arrived today. Pokemon Surging Sparks and Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Origins. People voted they want Yu-Gi-Oh! First, so we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! First. I already owed a pack from last night. So far, we've already unlocked 2 more packs, I think. So already we're opening 3 packs today. We're literally $15 away from another pack. I get the feeling with more support, we're going to have more. We're going to do a nice DSP pack rips at the end of this first stream today, where we're going to do our first Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards ever. Okay? I also restocked on Prismatic Evolution, so if we get premium support of $100 super contribution, or we hit a 250 milestone, cumulative, I'll also be opening those. Okay? So we're all caught up. Right now, people are recommending Dragon Ball, and I think I'm going to get Dragon Ball next, probably. We'll probably get a box of Dragon Ball cards, try those, see how those are.
We got 10. We
Okay.
slipped that little bag in there to let you know that what you needed to
See, a lot of people didn't know. They come out in
donate
the
to
middle
open more cards. We got there.
of the podcast. They didn't even realize I had the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Yeah, they're here. They came quick. I was shocked. So it's weird because some stuff you can get immediately. It comes in like
It's weird what happens when I make $2,000 and I hit rush shipping on everything I put in the cart.
2 days. Other stuff, it's like you have to order it. It takes weeks and weeks of waiting. It really sucks that you have to wait. Thank you to the meme SMG guy for another 100 kicks. I just noticed. Thank you.
We reached the goal at milestone of 10 bags.
What monitor am I using for my gaming PC? The MSI. Let me think about this. Did I put it down anywhere? I do. Hold on. I have the stats. 4K 240 hertz monitor. Popular in the near future because people physically own their games. Yes, my closet back in July, and then let's store it. And people are, we're going to sell it? No, no way. Because I feel like right now, with physical games going to go away, and Sony is sticking to their guns and said, no, we're continuing on with our plans. We're going to phase out all our value. Because current games will not be physical anymore. So 2011, 2012, I went to a convention, and I spent $5 on a game, and the game's worth anywhere from $50 to $300 now. You know? I got Earthworm Jim on Sega CD. That's worth $450. I probably paid $10. Pretty insane. Oh,
Nothing like somebody begging you for money while they're flaunting their thousands of dollars in video games and electronics and Pokemon cards, but then saying, come on, guys, just $15 more. Come on, guys, just $5 more. You like my $10,000 of fucking Pokemon cards and my $5,000 of video games and my $2,000 a piece monitors.
sure, Darkside Chris says you probably have a trip if you uncap your FPS. I know, but it's all about capturing and streaming. Like, I'm using an external capture device that has bottlenecks. I can't go above 120 hertz. The problem is that my motherboard in this capture streaming PC is not very
Well, I think Gail, thank you for the 5. Begged and hype.
They skimped
I
on the
appreciate
motherboard
it.
and they skimped on the PSU, which is lame as shit. They put a good graphics card, a good processor, a good SSD, an amazing case, a thermal take case, and then they skimped on the PSU and the motherboard. So I just replaced the PSU,
You bought a cheap piece of crap.
but I have a device that could do high frame rate, what it is now. But eventually I might want to
Thought we were playing a game today, man. I'm not trying to be rude right now.
do... I don't know if it can. I'd have to look into this, like what YouTube has done with their
Even the podcast would wrap up around 1 o'clock. We're going on like 1:25.
capacity. My gaming side right here, this is my high-end MSI monitor, my PC, consoles, all my gaming accessories and everything are right here. This is my command center. Right in front of me, I have my ultra-widescreen monitor, right? My capture streaming PC, my Roland Bridgecast, audio interface device, my Stream Deck to control my stream controls. This is the command center here. It's really awesome. It's the 2 sides to what I'm doing here. That's okay, but likely what would end up happening if I did 4K is it would push the PC to its limit because I would be doing 4K able to locally capture anymore. I just do the streams, and I would have to rip archives out of the stream as the videos on demand. Game crashed, but I
This music's terrible.
feel like we're in a situation where the industry is changing in a big way. Like, it reached the point where the creativity ran out. It just became about the money, but people aren't buying into that. You know what I'm saying? Money anymore, hence the endless string of remakes, right? Oh, Halo, Campaign Evolved. Oh, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Like, aren't you making new games? Oh, we can't do that anymore. We don't know how to make them, right? We don't know how to make a game that anyone wants anymore. So you're going to... Right now, there's big resistance, so companies are going to be very, very apprehensive about what they say and do. But I 1,000,000% believe that eventually all companies will go all digital. I firmly believe that. No. Now, of course, now everyone is recommending every kind of card. People are like, what about Naruto cards? What about Gundam cards? Like, oh. I'm well aware there's probably a TCG for everything, right? There probably is. Dragon Ball makes sense. That's something that I watched. That's something that we played tons of games of. So Dragon Ball would make sense. Maybe we'll do that next. To be honest, I really like the One Piece cards. Like, the 2 boxes I've opened, I've really enjoyed. I've gotten awesome hits from those sets that are on the wall.
Gee, is that why they're your favorite, huh?
Out of these, 4 of these are One Piece cards now. So maybe I'm going to continue with the One Piece just because I personally like them. Zixto says Fusion World. Okay, now here's the thing. Earlier, I was told don't get Fusion World. I was told to get...
Casa Bonita's my favorite episode. That is Nick Cartman. That's not being nice. That's just putting on a nice sweater. I don't understand the difference. Kyle's like, I know you don't.
Here, I have it here open. Give me a second. Who was it? It was Hail Yee. Said don't...
Casa Bonita's like in my top 5 favorite episodes of South Park.
Get Fusion World, but to get the other one, Ultra Bow. And then, like, there's just a ton of different Fusion Worlds. So Masters and Fusion World are the 2, says Zixto. Okay. Because this is Masters, that's available. And then there's, like, a ton of Fusion Worlds. Tons. Yeah. I don't know the difference, though.
We good, man?
What's up, Tron Gets Legacy? How are you? Money on something that you know has no value, you know?
Renji, I appreciate the 5. Wait, did he just say he had a PS5 Pro? I believe he does. Phil, didn't you say there was no reason to buy a Pro when it was first coming out? Remember, he has to review everything. He has to buy everything, except for the shit he doesn't want.
Where do I get my t-shirts? This is not a t-shirt. If you mean the actual t-shirts I've been wearing, a million places. Some of them I bought, limited drops on the internet. Some of them
They're all on Amazon.
I got, just get whatever's new. Interesting. Jake just said, can we get more Luffy cards? I think so, Jade. I really like the One Piece cards. Like, 2 boxes open, 4 hits on our wall, and the cards look awesome, and I really enjoy those sets. So I think I will be getting likely another One Piece box.
The World of Warcraft South Park episode was great, and if you ever listen to anything from like Matt and Trey when they talk about that, like Trey really did not want to put that episode out like at all. He was like, this sucks. This is gonna like bomb. This isn't gonna be good. And you know, Comedy Central was pushing. They're like, we gotta have something come out. So it played, and it was crazy. Also in my top 5.
And maybe we'll try Dragon Ball. Okay. All right. I think it's time. Shall we end the show? Get started with
I think we should have ended like 45 minutes ago, if not longer.
Marvel Tokon. See how it is. Like I said, this stream, likely what we're going to do is focus on offline gameplay. Tonight, maybe we'll try to play against people online and try to learn the ins and outs of the game. And if we like it, great. And if we don't like it, we don't have to go crazy, but hopefully we like it. Like, hopefully it's entertaining to everyone. You guys want to see more of it, and we'll keep it in the schedule, okay? Thank you for a great podcast. Tons to talk about. Tons to get caught up on. Great support for early on the stream. I really appreciate you all. There'll be another podcast this coming Sunday, so I hope you guys will come back on Sunday. We'll get all caught up. But in the meantime, you guys were an awesome audience. I appreciate you all being here and chilling with me, okay? Thank you guys so very much for an awesome episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Oh, sweet, merciful crap. Let's just jump to live and see what's going on.
Sounds a little low. Exit the game? What? I pressed A and this is exit the game. I
don't know how much skip juice we had left.
Okay, they're gonna make me sign in. Let's see if this works. Hopefully this works. It might just automatically work.
Oh, Jesus, is Grandpa not going to be able to sign in?
It did. Sweet. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's right. So we gotta make a name. We gotta make a name. Okay. Starting fresh.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour fucking just shy, I think, of like a 2-hour podcast.
Might have to
Password recovery simulator. That's amazing.
up the volume a bit. It does sound a little low. Oh,
No, it doesn't sound low, Grandpa. For the love of God, Jesus Christ. Leave your volume where it is and turn your fucking hearing aid up a notch. God damn.
gotta do this again? No. I hope we don't have to do this again. We already did this in the beta. I want to skip it. Hopefully we can just skip it.
Well, you're doing something on your phone right now, so we'll never know, will we?
Yeah, the volume sounds
Galactica Gale, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Big ups.
low.
I just kind of wanted to get like one like round of him fighting. I didn't realize this was going to be a thing. I should have realized this was going to be a thing, but
I'm gonna up it a little bit. Okay. Can we skip this?
I am Friday.
There you go. Skip the basic tutorial.
Tony Stark's
maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't skip it.
AI assistant.
What? Exit start. Go. What is up, everyone? DSP here. It's launch day of Marvel ToxiCast, and here I am on PC, checking it out for the very first time. Now, for the record, I played the open beta of Marvel ToxiCast a couple weeks ago. I liked the game, its design, the character variety. I liked everything until I went online. And the online experience was way less than exceptional, okay? We are eventually going to get to online, but before we do that, I want to explore the game, try different characters, and see how you
Did I see DS Pikachu's bowling simulator video? I have not.
plays, because I didn't get to see the Amazing Guardians. I'd never heard of this team before. Penny Parker, Spider-Man, Ms. Marvel, and is that Star-Lord? I can't tell. It might be Star-Lord in the background. The Samurai Outriders. I've never heard of this group before. Okay? So this is Deadpool, Blade, Loki, and Ghost Rider. I have never heard of that group before. And then we have the Knights of Doom. Doctor Doom. Is that Carnage? Magneto, and Green Goblin. And what's cool is that each one looks like it's actually has a real writer and artist, like it's an actual comic book. That's pretty cool.
Oh my good lord. I thought we would just get to see a fight
But I
or
think
something.
we might jump into that to start.
Some folks may have to refresh. My chat went offline. I don't think my stream actually went offline, but my chat went offline for like a second. I don't know what that was all about. So some folks may have to refresh. As far as I know, everything is still fine on my end. What was it now? DS Pikachu's bowling simulator. Apparently, I just kind of wanted to watch like him do like one shitty fight or whatever, but that's okay. Bowling simulator. I don't see that. I see Avengers Dent game. Yeah, Lex, thanks for the 2. I appreciate you. Everything is show and tell like a little kid. Well, I mean, I don't see that video, but that is okay. All right, that is going to wrap it up for me. There's really nothing else. He'll be off for a couple of days, so we will come back on Sunday and make fun of him, hear about his days off and going to the grocery store, and undoubtedly all those really, really fun and exciting things. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. If you want, you can join Rothilifer. He is streaming on Rumble and on Twitch, or if any of the other lovely detractors are currently live and detracting, you can go and join them as well, or do something completely different with your day. I do invite you to sub to the channel if you would like to do that. As always, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not your mom. I don't get to tell you what to do. Big ups, be safe, enjoy the next couple days. As always, stay toxic, my friends.